telling you about the script.
Now he's going to blame somebody.
John, it sucks. Gary, it sucks.
You're going to have to blame me for not making him quack.
Yeah.
But why don't you tell the story about the girlfriend that called about 5 or 6 times?
Well, what good is it?
I had my friend call up.
Well, why not? Because he wants to know if it's a scam or not.
And then she wants to send me her picture and resume.
So what's wrong with that?
She's an actress, too.
There's no casting agency.
Well,
but
if you set up a number and you call up and then that's
where's the joke? Hey, you're on the air.
Yeah, Howard.
Am I right here?
Yeah, this sucks.
Yeah. John ruined it.
Wasting our time.
You know what? Fine.
John, you think this is funny?
Yeah.
What is funny about it? The guy did an audition. You didn't get him to do anything weird.
Wait, he's moaning, he's singing, he's screaming.
He moaned for 2 seconds. He did it pretty convincingly.
And he sang for 2 seconds.
Yeah.
I'm not laughing.
Well, that's fine. Then I didn't do a good job.
Yeah,
John must have been on acid thinking that was
Did you hear the phony phone call Howard made yesterday where he had a guy agreeing to get concrete
poured into his butt?
Well, it had to be someone.
But you got to have jokes.
Break him
So why didn't you call me, Jackie, and Fred, and we'll sit and position it for you if you got something good going? Because you had to act on your own.
I do these things on my own.
There's a mistake when you do it on your own. They're not funny.
All right, fine.
You're not a funny guy.
Yeah, well,
you're the guy who thinks he's funny, but he's not.
You get practical joke, but you're the only one getting a laugh.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
I thought it was very funny.
Yeah, but no offense, you were in on it.
If you see the tape, you know. I know, but
it's radio, Johnny.
Howard, listen to me.
John.
He was supposed to be yelling, crying.
He was supposed to.
Take his shirt off.
But you didn't get it, so you should have said I bombed. I can't put this on the air.
Well, you know, I didn't listen. I haven't heard it.
Hi, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard, how you doing this morning?
All right.
John Blewett.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, come on. What is this guy? I mean, these people get to work with the king of all media.
John, you know what? John called me last night, excited. I should have taped that.
And he raved about
They told me
he goes, Howard, I pulled the scam off of the century. I go, yeah, what'd you do? He goes, I got Gorilla auditioning. He's doing crazy stuff. Wait till you play it on the air. So I go, you know what?
Where's the crazy?
I go, John, you're brilliant. That's fantastic. Good scam. Okay, great. I'm listening to this tape. You didn't get him to do anything.
Where's the crazy stuff?
And I would have done
He's
it.
saying staying alive for 3 seconds.
When are they going to learn that they have to...
Well, that's John who says, oh, I can do a radio show. I can do this. I'm as funny as Howard. And then, what is it, Doug? Come on.
The whole reason I did it was...
You wrote a crummy script.
It wasn't.
It sounds like a script.
So much embarrassing stuff. I have the script in my bag. You want it?
What did he do? What is he doing?
I've covered all emotions.
John, it didn't work, though. You don't even have any ability to know. It's not funny.
But I wasn't there.
There's no pay. What's the payoff? The guy said staying alive for 2 seconds?
No, the payoff is that he didn't know it was a scam until today.
Why didn't you ask me, Jackie, and Fred to write the script? Because you think you're as funny as we are. You had a good idea. Your idea was, hey, let's get Gorilla into a phony audition. Great, I'm proud of you. But hand it over to some funny people.
I have to say it's my fault for not getting him to quack.
But that's nothing to do with it.
Better stuff in there too.
This guy sweating. I mean, at a point I felt really bad. Come on, don't be big and bad right now. Man.
I was nervous as hell, but
he didn't do anything embarrassing.
And I would have quacked though. I did. If you see the tape, I actually started to do it, and she cut me off.
You're full of it.
I went. You cut me off.
Wait. What?
You should have at least tried to get him to reveal his private parts anyway.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Trying to get him to do gay stuff.
I would have. If you would have pushed me, I would have.
Right?
What?
The idea of a scam is to push him and push him till finally he goes, wait a minute.
Right.
No. We wanted controversial television. They could have had him auditioning to be.
So what is he saying? Half a fag? Big deal.
No. We wanted him to still believe it was real.
John. He believed so much that it was real that it wasn't funny.
You had him.
Howard,
the scam should have been revealed there.
They needed your expertise and Jackie's. He needed.
There's nothing funny going on. There's nothing funny going on.
The only way it works, you see how Gorilla's not even upset?
Because he knows he didn't do anything stupid.
No, he was...
He's not even upset.
What did you say? You said you go on auditions, you do stupid stuff all the time, so... I figured...
What is it, Doug? Doug's from E.
John put a lot of work into it. He's really good. When we talked on the phone about it, it was hysterical.
Yeah.
But when we got there, we were...
It didn't work.
No material. You needed the material from Howard.
It didn't go with it.
No, you got to have somebody who's funny writing the script.
The script was fine, Howard.
Yeah.
Even the way, remember the scam we pulled last week on John with Ozzy Osbourne?
Right.
We made sure of what Ozzy was going to do.
We did a payoff.
Yeah.
They don't understand, Howard. You're the man. You are the man.
We didn't just let Ozzy go. We rehearsed him and rehearsed him and rehearsed him.
Yeah, I mean, you spent 5 days and you got nothing. You guys went fishing and came up with a rubber boot.
Oh. You know,
Dude, you tried, but you know what? We shouldn't have even put this on the air. We should have just called it a wash. Wasting my time. The whole audience is sitting here ready for a great scam.
I don't think it was Go ask some questions.
What do you think was funny about it?
Oh, Howard,
tell me what you thought was funny. I'm being dead serious. What do you think was funny about it?
Grillo screaming, I thought was funny. Grillo moaning, I thought was funny.
Despite all you interns and what you think, this is not amateur hour.
I know it's not.
Let me tell you something. It's the same reason. The reason when I'm on the movie set, now everyone's an actor. Everyone's this, everyone's that.
Yeah.
There's a big difference.
All right, listen.
Either you got it or you don't. Listen to me. The problem why most radio shows don't work out, it's guys who think they're funny and they aren't. Either God blesses you with humor or he doesn't. I was just lucky. I hit the lottery.
You could have at least run this by Jackie.
Run it by somebody funny.
Howard, the script was funny.
John, what is funny? I'll play it again. Tell me where I'm supposed to be laughing.
Howard, you know what? If it would have been quacking, if he would have been crying, it would have been fine.
I don't know that quacking would have been that.
But she could have.
Ronnie, is this you? Ronnie?
Hello?
Yeah, Ronnie.
Yeah, how you doing?
Hi.
I want to let you know that I haven't heard you mention John in relation to your movie recently. Is he involved with the movie at all?
No.
Because maybe he's just doing this to try to get attention.
Oh, you know this is King of all Black. Big Black. How do you think John's looking for attention?
Yeah, I think he's jealous.
There could be something to that. You know, he always says, go off and do your movie stuff today. You know,
so how about all the other practical jokes? I guess they were just because I wanted to.
I don't know, but man, you blew it. Admit you blew it. But it's not funny. There's nothing funny about it.
She could have had me doing a lot more.
Of course.
I would have screamed and moaned and wailed. I would have took my shirt off and I would have quacked. She could have motivated me to do things.
Scream and moan.
Barely. It could have been.
It wasn't funny.
I sweated because
you can't hear
everybody.
sweating.
You can't hear sweating.
I know. I was going mainly for the camera. I mean, if you
could have had me take my shirt off. You could have said, "Okay, could you rip your shirt off? Let me see if."
All right, Gorilla. You know what? You're another unfunny guy. Don't tell her what she could have done because you're unfunny too.
I felt bad for you, man. Big mistake.
What is it, Gary?
You know what? I just found out all the guys are sending me in here to say this. You know who co-wrote the script?
Who?
Mrs. Melendez.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, the new star on my show.
You work with
Stuttering John's wife.
That's not true.
But Howard,
I tried to get every emotion possible. Crying,
you did.
Yelling, moaning, singing.
John, I'll say it again.
Preview it before you play it for Howard?
Yeah, I'll say it again.
Melendez and Melendez.
I'll say it again. You called me last night. You decided to do something on your own. It was a great idea. A great idea. I told you. Great idea. Can't wait to hear it. Now in hearing it, aside from me forcing myself to laugh during the Josie. Oh, please. Listen, I'm sitting here desperate. I don't want the audience to tune out. I'm sitting there. I'm hearing tons of garbled dialogue. First of all, E's got to work on taping this stuff better.
Yeah, where do they put the camera?
Yeah, well, where do you put the microphones? Get it near the guy. Put a clip-on microphone on him. It's an audition. You can do that. And certainly you can plant a microphone on the woman.
And why do you have to hide cameras? It's an audition. You tape them.
Of course. They're hiding the camera.
He had a camera, and he was taping.
So then why is the sound so god-awful?
I guess
that's E Television Network, the new production facility on the West Coast. Listen, not only is the production horrible, the execution of a very good idea is ruined. The script you wrote is so unfunny, and Gorilla isn't funny in it because you're not making him do anything. He's fine in it.
He's supposed to do things.
The whole premise is wrong. Hi, you're on the air. This is Ahmad.
Hi, how are you, Howard?
This is my boss.
You know, I wanted to say that...
this is your boss?
No, you. You are my boss.
Pardon me?
Oh, what do you mean? What do you mean this is your boss?
She's shaking her head like she, like
Sweetheart, I'm a comedian, okay? I know what's funny. This is not funny. I know you think this is funny. It's not funny.
Is she an actress?
Are you an actress?
Yes.
Have you ever had a director just tell you point blank what to do in a scene?
Oh, yeah.
All right, that's what he's doing now.
This isn't comedy. This is tragedy.
Howard.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a clue for the business. He's been working with you for such a long time. You would think he would have a clue as to what would be marketable as compared to what isn't.
Right.
I mean, this guy is the Lord Spirit over here.
Wait a second.
I really think that you should find a new stuttering.
No. Let me tell you something. I like the initiative that John took.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Up to a point. He got a good idea. He should come to me, Jackie, and Fred, if you're going to go waste resources.
To polish it.
Let us polish it.
Right.
In fact, give us your script and we'll work on it. It's a collaborative thing. And let me tell you something. I do a lot of bits. Sometimes I write a bit with Fred and Jackie. I go out and do it. I listen back to it, and I say, you know what? This was a great idea that didn't work, and I throw it away. I could name 5,000 bits that I've thrown away.
You admit defeat.
You admit defeat. John has never done a bit that he hasn't loved.
John doesn't do anything but brilliant.
You should have thrown this in the garbage.
That rustic lady with the deep voice.
That is.
My God, I hope she looks better than she sounds.
She looks terrific. She didn't do a bad job.
But she's great for the part.
She did a great job. She was very convincing. But the fact of the matter is, what they had Gorilla do is not funny.
Right.
And that is John's.
I would have had him rolling all over the floor. I would have had him playing with himself.
Please, I would have had him pretend to play with yourself. Roll on the floor in the mud. Your ideas are better than John's.
Well, thank you. I wouldn't have done that.
What are you talking about?
You don't
with himself.
So you ended up getting nothing. So what did you get him to do?
And he's not ready to face that either. Stuttering John.
I should have known better. You know what? Let me tell you something. I should have known better because whenever John comes to me with a bit and stuff, it's like the listeners come to you with bits. They play them for you on cassette, and they're never funny.
Yeah.
Right.
You're always hoping that something will be funny. And I got completely confused by that, and I said, well, gee, it sounds like a great premise. How could it be bad? He says they got Gorilla doing wild stuff.
Right.
And I was in the middle of a phone conversation with Betty, the director of my movie, and I said, holy cow, John really...
Excellent. Somebody's coming through.
I even went up to my wife, boy, John is okay, man. He went out and did a bit on his own, and he executed it, and it sounds remarkable. I can't wait to do it. I can't wait to go in this morning and do the bit for everyone.
Okay, yeah.
And meanwhile, it was awful.
He needs to be screened for all his work before he does anything.
Thank you. You're absolutely
right. But I got
right.
to commend you. I'll tell you something. You made stars out of nothing.
Right. Well, that's what my dad always said.
Hey, dude, what the hell are you doing, dude? What are you doing?
Hey, shut up, John.
No, screw it.
Yeah, why don't you talk over this guy so we can't understand anything?
All right, great.
I mean, you're definitely like an amazing individual because I would have never thought of turning somebody like John.
Well, that's what my dad always says.
Strategy that you did.
Yeah, my dad always says my dad says you can take total nobodies and make them into something. Right. Thank you.
I mean, that's a gift. We need more agents like you out there.
So your wife is talking about. Thank you. All right, thank you. All right, bye-bye.
All right, Howard.
Bye-bye.
You don't know the one.
I have to say, you have to stop blaming John. You have to read the script.
Sweetheart, stay out of this one.
All right.
I like it.
Don't you understand? It's better for him to beat me up.
The script.
You think I'm doing this as a bit?
If it's on the page,
I think that Howard, I mean, there's a lot of things that was in there for him to do. He's supposed to cry.
But he didn't do it, John.
All right, but I can't. I couldn't be there.
John. That means you didn't rehearse the bit with the people properly. You didn't take your actress and run her through it.
How come you
end
weren't
up being
there
the
to
goof?
supervise then, and then you could have called her out and said, no, you got to do more than that.
He had to go be home to take care of his wife.
No, I couldn't be there because it was a 12 o'clock audition for Gorilla. I had to stay here, and it would look really weird me leaving early.
Well, all I know is you wasted a lot of people's time.
I don't think so.
It's not funny. It's just not funny, John. John, I'm being dead. You know what? I know honesty sucks sometimes. I'm telling you.
This is not funny. Fine.
There isn't one person who thinks it's funny.
Were
I'll
you
take random phone
John
calls.
laughing? Didn't laugh.
I never heard it.
But were you listening? You were listening just now. You didn't laugh.
Yes, I did.
John, you mean you never even listened to it?
Doug pulled it off from me last night.
You're on the air.
Yeah, I like to say that John is the biggest moron alive, and his air shift sucked on Saturday.
Oh, please.
Oh, what did he do? Oh, yeah, I heard about that. What did you do, an air shift? They gave you an air shift?
Yeah, he's on another long story.
I heard that was bad, too.
Wait a minute, this was this past Saturday?
It's last Saturday.
Was it really bad?
Every Saturday. No.
Girl was bad.
I kind of dug it. I'm sorry.
You did?
It's not bad at all.
It was John being John, and I thought it was kind of cool and casual.
It's Green Day, man.
Yeah. Okay, I didn't even play Green Day on Saturday.
We have to pull some of that. I didn't know you could do it in air shift.
Please, I think I've had enough John on the air today.
Not today, necessarily.
You're on the air.
You know, Howard, this is just John being all insecure. He doesn't want to involve anyone else. He just wants
it's John thinking that he is a funny guy.
Well, it's John just trying to, because listen, Gorilla called Gary that night. Gary would have known. Gary would have, I wanted, because I knew Gorilla would, I'll start calling people, and I wanted everyone.
All right, very good. Okay.
No.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Come on, John. If you involved other people, it would have been funny, maybe.
But he can't do that.
You had a great idea.
Sir. But Howard,
I mean, does anybody think it was funny?
Howard, I wouldn't involve anyone because I wanted it to be a surprise anyway. You know what I mean? I wanted it to be like...
All right, well, we have a big surprise. I just did a half hour of the worst radio of my life.
Oh,
He's a solo artist.
Well, you're a genius, Howard. At least you made it funny.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, I had to do something. I had to come clean and say this isn't working. What am I going to do? I said, I let this guy go off, and I forget. It's amateur hour. I start to think these guys know something.
Yeah.
It reminds me of last week when Gary came in and said, I have the greatest phone call ever.
Yeah.
And then we listened to him, and we were like, what is he talking about?
Well, it's like when Gary writes me a note, but Gary knows to check with me.
Yeah.
Gary wrote me a note. He goes, both, I've got a girl in a kayak who wants to call in, and she's going to call on her cell phone, and we could talk to her about breast cancer.
Yeah.
Hey, Howard.
Interested?
Otherwise, we could wind up on the phone with the girl in the kayak.
And then Jackie just writes Gary back a note, saving me a lot of precious time, and says, listen, you moron, I'm going to go take a dump, which is more important than sitting and even acknowledging you.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
But I've done a lot of good practical jokes that you have liked.
Like what?
Like Gary's phony phone call with the stockbroker.
Yeah.
You like that? Everyone thought that was great.
See, John, you can only go so far. You just expel all your energy on the idea.
Right. You came up with a good idea. Sometimes John comes up with good ideas.
He has ideas.
But, John, your execution is bad.
I just,
John.
What?
It's not funny. You went through 5 days of work on this. You went through an elaborate setup, and you got nothing out of it.
What's funny is John went through all this trouble.
What's even funnier is he still insists on thinking this worked.
I didn't think it was that bad.
You know what? But nobody
what is good about it? And first of all, you can't even hear it. That's another thing.
Well, I can't be responsible for that, too, Howard.
But that's why you come to me, and I have it set up properly. Where I sit down with Scott Einziger, and I go, Scott, since it's an audition, you can have your camera in the room, you can have her mic, you can have Gorilla mic. We should be able to hear it clearly. That's my job.
I asked the audience. Imagine if it came off fantastic and we couldn't hear it.
Right.
You could have had him dancing in the G-string.
Please, of course. We would have said we need to your body. We want you in the G-string.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, the phone callers have better ideas than
Shave
you.
your butt.
Oh, shave your... come on.
Yeah.
Come on, please. Yeah, and then...
Well, wouldn't it be great to reveal the scam with
Mind you guys,
there on
Grillo
camera?
thought 95% of it was a goof.
I see.
You know what I'm saying?
So what you ended up doing, convincing him it was real, but not making it funny.
No, it was trying to find an equilibrium.
I'd rather you blow it and make it funny.
It was trying to find an equal ground that was,
you didn't find
funny
it.
and real.
Admit you didn't find it. It's not.
I thought it was funny.
Einziger, is this funny?
Well, not to jump on, but I did have a brief conversation with John, and I said to him, I don't really get it. I don't see what the payoff is.
Right.
But also to represent Ian technically, I mean, Howard's right in a way. I mean, normally we have a lot of time, and we go through all the scenarios, how to do it right technically, and this was really rushed.
Yeah.
Yeah, only because Grillo was on Friday. He could only do the audition on Tuesday or Wednesday because he had the movie shoot.
Yeah, but Scott,
I mean,
first of all, you've done this long enough. Put some microphones in the room that work.
I mean, you're right, but
I'm
again,
hearing echo all over the place.
It was really rushed, and
I'd rather have listen to me. I'd rather have one funny second than 10 boring minutes.
There's plenty of funny seconds on there.
Really? Okay, I'm going to play it again. And
play
you tell
Grillo singing.
Okay, I'll play it again.
Right.
That was a chuckle.
A chuckle? It was nothing. The guy sang fine. What did he do that was so embarrassing? I got to take a break for spots. Then we're going to listen to this.
No, yeah, I don't care.
I don't care. You know what? I don't care either.
Throw it out.
It's horrible work.
It's fine.
One point I have.
I just can't believe you think this is good.
I think it's okay.
Why don't you admit it sucks?
I'm not going to admit it sucks.
You think this is good?
Yeah, I think it's good.
Okay.
Howard,
I have less respect for you now than I did before.
Howard, you were laughing at it.
I swear to God right
he
now.
was working.
I was working a laugh. Play the tape back of me laughing. I'm working a fake laugh because I'm going halfway through this. I'm going, hey, I just sold this to my audience as being a great scam. And now
we're all sitting here wondering what to do with it.
Where's it going to go?
Where's it going to go? And then I'm going halfway through. I said, I better just admit to the audience that this didn't work.
Yeah, because we keep going and the big laughs aren't coming.
I said, I'm not about sitting and faking, hysteria over something that is. This isn't bloopers, bleeps, and blunders where they laugh at anything.
But one point I'd like to make.
And I put my ass on the line, too, because I set up Gorilla, and I'm yelling at him, how could you leave the movie?
Yeah, the disloyalty thing.
Disloyalty thing. And he was like, hey, I just did a regular audition. And he's right. He did. Did nothing wrong. He did nothing to embarrass himself.
You see, he's not embarrassed. He's not upset. He's not anything.
What's embarrassing?
Yeah.
Great.
He might get a part out of this.
You might get a part. You were pretty good. Yeah. John wrote a script that not only wasn't funny, it was nothing. You go half a fag.
No, that wasn't like the humor of it.
What is the humor of it? Explain it to me.
I wanted him yelling, him crying, him singing, him.
Well, where is
quacking.
any of this?
Howard,
he's not crying. He's not quacking. He sang for 2 seconds.
But you know what, Howard?
It says it in the script.
So he's yelling, "Daddy!"
And he yelled, "Daddy!"
That probably wouldn't have even been that funny if he cried.
No.
No, I mean, so he cries.
Yeah, get him to shave his ass.
Yeah, that's funny.
Get him to dance in a G-string, like the guy said.
Yeah,
that would be
anything.
great.
Get him to roll around on the floor with a rubber doll.
He would have never have danced in a G-string.
You don't know how to do it.
He would have done anything.
No, he doesn't get what
John
type of joke.
understand that what you do is trying to get him to a situation where he does something spontaneously to embarrass himself. If you're saying stand on your hands,
let him kiss another man. Let him kiss another actor.
In the script, he was supposed to take off his shirt. He didn't even do that.
Yeah. So you tell him to take off his shirt. You guys got a great build. What is he going to be embarrassed by?
I don't know why he didn't do it.
I would have been glad to.
He would have been proud to take his shirt off.
Excuse me. What is embarrassing when you have a great physique, taking your shirt off? What is embarrassing about that?
I'm giving you an example of the things that he wouldn't do.
Now, it'd be embarrassing if John took
Wasn't that he wouldn't do it? You got to tell the guy, take your shirt off.
John still doesn't get it.
No.
Listen.
And the other thing you don't get is that Fred, Jackie, both professionals, Howard, a genius, still run things by each other. They don't trust their own judgment.
John's too insecure to do that.
Robin, just to correct that statement, I trust my judgment. It's Jackie and Fred I don't trust.
You're placating them by running things.
I've done a lot of practical jokes, and most of them have worked. So, it's just my thing. I do it.
When you do stuff on your own, sometimes it might casually work. It's never killer.
Howard, you've liked a lot of
stuff. Come on.
I stole the Gary puppet.
I know.
And who made it funny?
Yeah, me. You didn't do anything with it.
Oh my God! I only totally convinced Gary. I knew nothing about it.
You're good to go do stuff. You're not funny.
You're good at wrapping your mouth around Howard's questions.
Right. You know when you're funny? When we write you questions and you ask.
First of all, I've written some questions that you've liked too. So,
right.
So,
that's right.
Put that on the record.
Do you run them by me? Do you run them by?
Yeah, I run them by.
And do I cancel out some of them and keep some of them?
Yeah, and a lot of them.
You are Jerry Mahoney. You know what Jerry Mahoney is?
What?
What is Jerry Mahoney? You know who he is?
Puppet.
It's a puppet.
But puppets don't.
That's you. What is it, Doug?
I hate to do this, John. He probably won't talk to me for a year after this. But right after when we went through this, what we're going to do, I said to him, and Einziger said, don't you think you should run it by Jackie and Fred? And John didn't.
Gary came in with the tape, and I said, Gary, so is it great? He goes, well, it's okay. It's all right. It's all right.
Was definitely
and then I saw, because Gary usually raves about everything, and then I went, what am I playing here? And I said, how bad can it be? They scammed Gorilla.
Yeah, well,
and I'm listening to it.
Only because I wanted it to be a surprise. It was like a surprise,
well, we are surprised.
You surprised me, all right.
Well, I thought it would be. You
did great. You did great.
Surprised himself.
Yeah. What is that?
I don't know why you people won't admit that you laughed as soon as you just.
Of course I did. I'm trying to sell it to my audience.
Robin, you laughed.
Honey, I'm a lot better actress than you.
We were laughing at the premise. I was waiting for something to laugh at on the tape.
And I got to admit, I laughed when he said Josie, because I'm just sitting there going.
Well, you tell Jose.
I got to I'm going.
Yeah, I mean, we're telling the truth.
So full of
it's really not there on the tape. It's not there on the tape.
There's nothing,
down hard.
Sweetie, there's nothing funny. I know.
My dear, you thought it was too tough on Gorilla. That's why you didn't get the performance, okay?
You would have saw him sweat.
Honey, let me tell you something.
Hey, Howard.
Excuse me. Let me say something to you. I struggled long and hard to get where I am. Take a look at my face. You don't win people on beauty contests with this face.
Right.
I struggled long and hard to get where I am. The only reason I've gotten to where I am is everything I put on the air, I believe in 100%.
Right.
I bust my balls. I'll bust my balls, do something, and throw it out if it sucks. Because I'm not going to rip my head off.
Hey, Howard, you know what I was laughing at was this chick's voice.
I got to tell you something. I got to tell you something. You're a sweet girl. Don't get me wrong. But this is a bit.
And you don't understand what we do here.
That is not professionally done. Not by you. It had nothing to do with you.
Right.
It is not professionally done. It is not a funny bit. It's college radio at best.
Even if it was funny, we can't hear it.
Yeah.
Well, that you can't blame me for.
All I know is if I'm involved, you'll hear it.
I asked
Gary if it was funny, and he goes, no.
I asked Doug if it's going to be audible, everything's going to be fine, so everything will be fine.
Well, that's E.
But that's not me.
E has to be also checked. You understand?
Yeah. I know, but, I mean...
Everyone has to be checked as far as I'm concerned. When I go to the trouble of lining a guy up for 5 days, I make sure everybody's in line.
What about a dry run?
Of course. Do a dry run.
I'd say he fell.
You say what?
He fell. He fell for it. It went down.
He fell for what? What did he fall for? There's nothing funny.
He went to an audition.
He went to audition. There's nothing funny about it. Yeah, he fell for it, but why not? Why wouldn't he fall for it? He didn't have to do anything embarrassing. People who auditioned for my movie did 10,000
Howard, I should say one thing. In the back of Girls' Mind and Gorilla, you could attest to this, he thought it was a scam. So... if he started doing too many goofy things,
so then why bother doing it?
Well, I tried to keep it out of...
All right, thank you.
He had him convinced that it was real.
Yeah, please.
And then he didn't do anything with it.
Please.
But even if I would have...
Right, listen.
John, go out and have some...
Ladies and gentlemen of my audience of 50 million people... Excuse me, I want to apologize. It's my fault for putting this on without listening.
I'll apologize. Sorry,
I want to say, no, I'm going to turn off your microphone. Ladies and gentlemen, 9 times out of 10, I try to hit a home run for you. What happened here today was, last night I was in the middle of a phone call. John called me, got me completely revved up about this bit. And I really should have listened to it beforehand. I didn't. I thought it was such a great idea.
That it couldn't go wrong.
That it couldn't go wrong. And what has ended up happening is I turned my microphones over for 3 minutes to John. And it was the worst 3 minutes of my life. And I apologized to my audience. I've never been forced to apologize for anything I put on the air, but that I apologize for.
I am sorry.
I am sorry.
I'm sorry.
I have apologized for the first time.
That's okay, Howard.
Show history.
There's a sad day in show history. John forced me to apologize.
Sad day in show history.
That's right. Hey, John, I got a good idea. Would you do a scam for me?
Okay.
Just do this one. Redeem yourself.
You know what?
I want you to cut somebody's lawn. And then tell them that you're not really a landscaper.
That's it.
Okay?
Howard, you know what?
Okay.
You know what?
But fool them.
At the very...
thank you.
At the very least, it shows initiative. It shows, doing something, for the show.
You did something for the show all wrong.
No, it's just...
Fine, thank you. Admit when you're not funny.
Pull the motivation right out.
Admit when you're not funny.
I don't think it's not funny.
No. Motivation is good, properly channeled.
John, if you were a good guy, you just admit it.
You should have checked with professional writers, John.
What does that say?
It says failure. Wear that on your head.
Okay.
It would be better if you just admitted it.
Put a dunce cap on him.
Yeah, we could sit him in the corner.
That would be even funnier.
Sit him in the corner all day with a dunce cap.
Thank you, sir. All right, Bill will get the final word. Bill, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just wondering why he didn't just take it and then tell him that he was going to redo it.
Well, yeah, see, we could have done that, but
could have said,
hey, told me it was good.
Call him back for a second audition.
All right, I asked Doug, was it funny? Doug said it's funny. I said...
Oh, Doug is now Johnny Carson? Do you think Doug knows what's funny? Look at Doug.
Doug said Einziger thought it was funny, so I assumed that it was funny.
Einziger thought that was funny?
Yeah, so then, because they said that, then
Einziger knows funny.
Else I could have called Gorilla back for a second audition.
You should have shown it to Robin Rodzinski. Maybe she's the only one back there with any sense.
Yeah.
Einziger, you thought that was funny? I'm losing faith in you.
I said before, when John originally told me the idea...
Doug told me after you saw it, you thought it was funny.
I didn't say it was funny.
That's what Doug said.
I said there's no structure to it. There's no narrative structure to it. There's no setup. You should have had Grillo do some improv.
Something.
There was nothing.
All right, well, Doug told me that you thought that it was funny. Doug said that you were laughing.
Oh, you should have heard John on the phone to me last night. The scam of the century.
Raven. Oh, I wish you had taped that. That might have been funny.
Oh, I got caught up in the whole thing. I said, boy, this kid's great. I kind of in the back of my mind said...
had his rave, and then we could play this piece of crap and say, what are you talking about?
I know. And then in the back of my mind, I said to myself, wait a second. Why is this kid going off and doing this on his own? Why doesn't he come to me? But all right. Hey, I hit a home run. What do I care?
Yeah. I always do these jokes on my own.
Don't do them on your own anymore. Could you at least go to Jackie and Fred?
All of them aren't going to work to your...
I see. He only wants to prove to me he can do it on his own.
Well, that's it.
I would have been more impressed if you came to me with a good idea.
I don't like telling anybody...
A virtuoso.
Yeah, virtuoso. All right, listen. Thank you. You're fine, ma'am. You don't know what I'm talking about. This is not to do with your...
You did what your director told you.
You did what your director told you. You're a fine actress. I got the problem with this gentleman over here, Stuttering John.
Yeah. Don't worry about it, Sharon.
Ishkak Melendez. Solo artist.
Absolutely. Solo artist extraordinaire.
Ishkak.
Yeah, play it again, see if you hit it.
All right, I will. I'll take a break and play it again.
The Rachmaninoff.
Yeah, the Rachmaninoff of stutterers.
Yeah.
Gorilla, thank you.
No problem.
All right. No problem whatsoever. Nothing.
Well, anyway, I apologize, but
apologize. He's thanking you.
Yeah, actually, Gorilla, I'm the one who gets the bad end of it, so you win. Thank you.
You didn't embarrass him at all.
Here's Danny with the final word. Go ahead, Danny.
Hi, Howard.
Yeah, final word. Go ahead.
That was like having 10 minutes of the best oral sex of your life, and then the girl gets up and walks away before you even finish.
Exactly. It's called blue balls.
That's it.
Thank you, sir.
They left you hanging.
Thank
Comedy
you.
Blue balls.
What?
Comedy blue balls.
Comedy blue balls. I'm Stuttering John this morning.
I was so excited waiting for the big punchline, and it never came.
Yeah, of course. And I'm sitting there. I got to admit, halfway through, I'm laughing because I'm desperate. I'm trying to sell it to my audience. I said, what am I trying to sell this to the audience? This is another one of John's dumb moves.
In the middle of it, you're like, hey, what is this? He's reading a script, and then they say, no, wait a minute, he's going to start any second now.
Yeah.
So you keep going, and nothing ever happens.
They start him over again, and nothing happens.
They're all trying to be stars.
Right. Thank you.
Take care, Hal.
This is terrible.
Horrible. Horrible bit.
You got it.
I give it a D.
Hey, at least I passed.
A for effort, D for execution.
He got an F for execution, but it averages out to a D.
Yeah, all right.
There you go. Thank you.
Okay,
right. There, you passed. right. Thank all of you for a great job.
Thank you, Sharon. You did a great job.
Sharon was fine. I have no problem.
Sharon was great.
Sharon is very nice. I like Sharon.
Sharon, who are the other guys who were...
Billy Otis.
Oh, you're going to give people plugs now?
I want to thank them.
No.
All right.
I don't think... Sharon is the only one who gets a plug.
Fine.
Sharon, we can find you in Tony and Tina's?
Actually, Tribeca Lab downtown.
I see. Okay. Well, let me say something. You're fine. You did a very good job. No problem with you.
You have to see the chick.
I know. You feel bad for John, but don't worry about it.
No, I mean, I thought it was very, very
The joke was on me. Not on Gorilla. On me.
Wow.
Okay, thank you.
We got scammed.
Okay, thanks.
The audience was scammed.
All right. All right. We'll take a break. And then we'll. You want me to hear it again? And I'm going to. I want to hear your tape again.
No. You're not going into with an open mind. It's
Why don't you go back to doing what you do best, which is ordering breakfast?
Ordering breakfast.
All right.
No, I already did that one.
You're a great waiter. All right. Thank you. We'll take a break, and we'll come back after this.
You're listening to the Howard Stern Show. 97.1 The Eagle.
7:54 at The Eagle. This is Brad Baxter. It's 8:01 at 97.1 The Eagle.
Hey, Beavis. You know that Howard Stern dude? Yeah. I mean, no. Yeah, you do. He's that dude who's, like, really tall, but he's got, like, a really tiny wiener. Oh, yeah. He does that show about big thingies and butts and choking his chicken. Yeah. He's old. He had a small penis. We should, like, call him up and say, you've got a small wiener. Yeah. Yeah. You're old.
It's the Howard Stern Show.
Yeah. Well, Beavis and Butthead from the brilliant mind of Mike Judge. Say it loud. Metallica, probably the world's greatest rock band. True?
Going to be in the Lollapalooza Festival this summer.
Those guys invited me down to watch them mix their new album, and I didn't go because I was working on the movie.
It's all done now?
Yeah, they're all done. They said every day, come on down. We know you're a big fan if we'd like you to hear it. And I didn't go because I just couldn't get it together. I mean, I've been working 24 hours a day. I explained that to them, but I assured them that it would be a great honor. Plus, I wouldn't know what to say to them anyway. You know what I mean? I'm not good in
One
this.
of these days, you're going to meet a person you can talk to.
Yeah, well, that's you. I met that person.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought, well, maybe it'll happen.
You're that person.
Lightning could strike twice.
I have no problem making conversation with you. And I don't need more than one person at a time.
All right. I'm not around all the time, though.
You're around enough that I get my rocks off, so I don't really need much more. All right, John, you want to come in and listen to this one last time? Because I got a girl here, I got Elephant Boy drop by, there's a whole thing going on.
Elephant Boy's here?
Yeah, and we got to give away, I want to talk about the Hawaii trip, I want to talk about a whole bunch of stuff. Get in here. One last time, for those of you just tuning in. Hero of the Stupid. I'm just explaining to John that his bit bombed. I know you're crushed.
No, it's fine.
No, I hear you're pretty crushed. But listen, here's the deal. I got to be honest. You put me in an awkward situation. The bit was horrible, and I had to confess. John called me last night, told me he set up for 5 days, did an elaborate scam on Steve Gorilla, our other intern. He set him up at a phony audition. He got actors and actresses to play out the whole thing. Steve showed up, and it was wild. He got Steve to do all kinds of wild things at the audition. It's really embarrassing to Steve. And we played it on the air, and it sucked. You can hardly hear it. The stuff you can hear isn't funny. And John, I should never let John put stuff on the air without me hearing it first. John, and you should really consult me, Jackie, and Fred.
But then you don't enjoy the joke.
Yes, we do. Believe me, we write tons of stuff where we enjoy it.
I just thought it would be,
Yeah, well, don't, because you're not a professional comedian.
Oh, please.
You're not funny.
Okay.
He will defend this to his death.
I know.
Listen carefully. I'll let everyone hear it who just woke up, and then I don't want to talk about it ever again.
Hey, you know what? Ultimately, we got 2 E shows out of it. It's beautiful.
Yeah, there you go. Fine. Because I figured out what to do with it.
Oh, please.
Hello?
Hi,
Hi, is Steve there?
This is Steve.
All right, I don't want to hear this part again. This is where they call Steve and set him up for the audition.
That's the phone call setting it all up.
That's so unfunny, I don't even want to go through that.
Okay.
They set him up, and they said, we would like to have you come down to an audition. And Steve said, okay, I'll come down to the audition. That was the big joke. They got him.
But you know what that does is set you up for, oh, boy, this is going to be fun.
Yeah, but that's what I thought.
Yeah.
I was willing to sit through that the first time. I'm not sitting through that again. I don't even know why you played that for me.
I had it on tape.
In other words, like, do you remember that porno call I did the other day? Gary set him up for 2 days, but we didn't play the setup. It was not funny. That's number one.
I thought that you wanted to go through the actual...
yeah, well, if there was a payoff, yes. There's no payoff in this.
Hi. Steve. Hi.
So Steve walks into the audition.
Make yourself comfortable.
I hear some walking.
That's the clearest.
Yeah.
All right, just have some fun with this. You can stand, sit, whatever.
Why she isn't mic'd and why he isn't mic'd, I don't know. They probably have some hidden microphone somewhere. It's an audition. You can mic people.
There was just one little,
what?
There was just one little camcorder there.
Right.
That's it. When this first started and you heard their voices, didn't you assume they were walking over towards microphones?
Yeah, I didn't know. I said, oh, my God, the whole thing's going to sound like this, and we're going to be struggling to hear it anyway. And they don't realize people listen to radio on small little radios in their cars.
And they've got traffic.
There's all kinds of distractions. So now we're going to be struggling to hear the spit, but it must be killer if they got a guy to audition.
Okay. We're starting on the second page, right? Is it blue?
I promise my audience, I never would have played this for you had I heard it ahead of time. Never.
We've never seen the light of day.
Never would have seen the light of day.
I think you reiterated that enough times.
Okay.
I think we can...
You think I don't have to say that anymore?
I think we all... I think we all know.
I think he tried to say reiterate.
Oh, okay.
I reiterated that.
I think we all know that.
I don't even know that that's the proper use of that word.
I think we reiterated that.
I think it is.
Enough time.
I think you reiterated. Instead of making a fool out of Gorilla, you made a fool out of yourself.
Fun.
5 days.
Fun. It's all fun. It's a goof.
Right.
And just have some fun. Okay? Could you say your name, please? Steve Grohl. Okay, whenever you're ready. Who's that?
Frankie, Mom. What'd you think? Donald Duck?
Frankie, stop your playing around. I need you to look after Maria.
Don't worry, Ma. I'm Frankie Polanka?
Is it Polanka?
Don't worry, Ma. I'm Frankie Polanka, Lord of Flatbush.
Aspect.
I mean, what is funny about this?
Ma, Marie's only going... Ma, Marie's
all right, he messed up the line.
She's a slut.
If your father was alive and heard you, what then, huh? What then?
I can't even listen to this, but
Howard,
it is so unfunny. John, it is so unfunny.
Wait.
I don't even know how you think this worked. Because, I mean, you
right now,
doubt you.
Right now, he would have been quacking.
Yeah, but he didn't.
I know.
So then how could you play this for? Where are the laughs?
I didn't hear
He's saying, oh, he's supposed to be quacking here.
Well, he should have been.
Yeah, but John, should have been isn't on the tape.
I couldn't be there to tell him to quack.
But John.
But you're saying this is funny. Where is it funny?
It would have been funny is what you're saying.
So far, he should have been quacking already. His shirt should have been on.
So how is this funny?
No, well, now he's going to start screaming. And
okay. You know what? I'm going to play this again to prove to you it's not
start
funny.
from here.
He would have been alive. He would have been alive if you haven't nagged him so much.
Why don't we start again?
Now we're going to go sit through this again. That isn't funny.
Well, I didn't listen to the tape.
So listen to it. It's your bit. What are you sticking this on my show for?
I can't because Grillo sees me in the morning. It was like I had to let Doug...
So then go in the afternoon. Go somewhere. I don't know. So have someone play it for you over the phone.
This is my first audition.
It's a terrible script you wrote.
All right, have fun. Hey, you're still on. Whenever you're ready. Who's that?
Frankie, Ma. What'd you think? Donald Duck?
Frankie, stop your playing around. I need you to look after Maria.
Don't worry, Ma. I'm Frankie Polanka, Lord of Flatbush.
That's bad. Please no more. Frankie, I'm serious.
Ma, Marie's always going out with Galvone. She's a slut.
If your father was alive and heard you, what then, huh? What then?
He would have been alive if you hadn't nagged him so much.
This is like I don't know. What is funny about this? What am I listening to here?
Listen to a guy act.
Yeah, and he's not doing so bad.
All right.
You spent 5 days setting this up, and it sucks.
Again, John's not laughing.
No.
It's so funny.
Oh, like I'm in any position to laugh now.
But tell me where the laughs are.
You know there isn't.
listen, if you don't like it,
do you like it? To be honest with me, do you think this worked?
I had wished he would have done some of the things that were on the script.
Right.
That's not what he asked you.
Do you think this worked?
I think it worked.
You think it worked? Okay, so let me continue playing until you admit to me that this didn't work. No. I'm gonna play this.
Edit the moments that I think work.
Okay, tell me the moments.
I think that it works when he sings.
All right, let me hear. Let's hear it.
I hate this. Here we go again. I say something, you cry. Too much guilt. I can't take it. Where's my daddy? Where's my daddy? You bastard. You took my daddy. You took my daddy.
All right, so he says took my daddy. Is that the joke?
Well, he's looking at the ceiling yelling, "Where's my daddy?" I think that's funny.
All right.
You got the one with the little...
I mean, it's a silly line, but it's not all that funny. And she says to him, that was good, and he's done. And this was it.
I could have been out the door at this point.
You sound like half a fag.
Better than a whole fag you are.
I ain't no
He doesn't
fag.
sing here. You got to go
I
mean, what am I hearing? Unbelievable. Huh. You want me to fast forward?
No, that's all right.
I can make an orgasm.
Of course you can. I even faked it when I was all drugged up.
Come on, Marone. I can't imagine what it sounded like that.
Oh. Jose.
And she cuts him off. So now we were going to get to something funny.
Even if he's doing something, she doesn't work him at all. Like, I need it to be more real.
And that's my fault.
Well, yeah, of course it is.
It is your fault. This is your bit.
It's your bid. What are you doing? You got to tell her what to do. She doesn't know what to do.
I couldn't be there to tell her.
But you got to tell her. You got to rehearse her.
I told her.
Why would you spend 5 days and not? Now you look like the idiot.
No, but I think that's funny of him moaning. I think it's funny.
It's over. Here it is. Here's the funny moment. Here's what you think is funny. 5 days you spent.
Jose.
I can do it again if you want.
Good. Thanks, man. We'll be calling in a couple of days.
See ya.
Wow.
He's out of there.
See, but I could have left. I could have grabbed my bag and left. Luckily, I was talking to one of the actors and they asked me to come back in. I would have been out the door.
Doug was there to tell her.
And now here's the big funny singing moment.
Oh, if you put it in this context, it's not going to be funny.
All right, I won't put it in this context. What context should I put it in?
It was funny here.
Should I tell my audience it's funny?
It was funny hearing Grillo sing War Pigs, but it's not funny hearing him sing.
Yeah, it's not working.
Okay.
But I'm acting.
He's singing, he's brushing his hair and singing.
Yeah, let's have some fun with that.
I'll walk in on him, huh?
Okay, it's not too big because it's, whenever you're ready.
I don't know what she's even saying. It's so murky on the sound. She's yapping away. Everyone's forget it. You don't know this don't work. There's something wrong with you.
Well,
You're
let's play him singing.
All right. I mean, I got to sit through all this to get to the singing.
And have some.
When is he going to sing already?
Right here.
Stay alive.
Hey, what are you doing? I mean, you sound like half a fag here, you know? Better than the whole fag.
All right. You don't like it, I'm sorry.
Good job.
You got it.
Good job. All right. I'm not going to take any more phone calls on this. Okay, thank you.
You want to read those faxes?
Stuttering moron, way to go. You just brought the show to an all-time low, you stupid ass. Fly to the Everglades. You are not funny. Sincerely, your pregnant fiance.
That's good.
Howard, suspend John for 1 week. Don't let him near a microphone or camera. Teach him a lesson. Worst half hour I've ever heard. Bill. Hey, Howard, that piece of S that John called a bit has driven me to confess. OJ. John's a dummy. Dear Howard, concerning the plane that crashed in the Everglades, how come no one has found any heads? Oh, this isn't about John. Where are all the heads? Please comment. I'll comment later. That bit ranks up there with Geraldo opening up the Al Capone safe. That's right.
That's a good one.
That is good.
Yeah, I like that.
That's it. They're endless. I mean, I'm not going to go on and on and on. That's the tone of everything. You got to write funny stuff if you're going to go to the trouble having a guy embarrass himself.
Listen, if I was to do it again, I would have really had Grillo do these things, more. And
right. Don't do me a favor. Don't try out on my show. Talk to people if you have a good idea. I don't mind good ideas. I'll listen to good ideas from anybody. But don't act as a lone gunman. Okay?
I was going into this ready to do almost anything.
Of course.
But you also
wanted the part.
Put it this way.
I thought it was a whole scene.
But put it this way.
Checked out.
Why would someone go to the trouble of setting up phone numbers?
All right. You know what? We went through this for a half hour. Let's not get into it again. All right. Thank you, John.
You're welcome.
John Kishman took us around. All right.
It's over, Johnny. It's over.
Great bit. You're funny, I got to tell you. You're a funny guy.
Hey, it was a funny idea, right?
It was a funny idea.
Well, it came from a funny person.
Right. And you made it very funny.
Hey, I couldn't be that. I couldn't do everything. You know what I mean?
That's not my problem. Don't put it on my show if you can't do everything. Thank you.
I mean, if I would have heard the tape, I would have cut it down.
Oh, I bet you would.
There would have been 2 seconds of tape.
Right.
Oh, Jose. Oh, Jose.
That would have been the tape.
Staying alive. Staying alive.
Where's my daddy? Where's my daddy?
I think that's funny.
Okay.
Well, why don't you go back and recut it?
Recut it so it's funny.
Oh, you know
here,
what?
go ahead. Here.
I have no desire. I mean, now forget it.
Come on. You say it's funny. Recut it.
Robin, are you kidding me at this point?
Here, take the tape and recut it.
Make it funny.
I refuse to.
Here.
I refuse to.
Don't worry, Mom.
What is it, Ralph? Want to say something?
You know, it was just interesting what John just said, that he said, if I was going to do it again, I would have done this and I would have done that. He still wouldn't have consulted Jackie, Fred, or you.
No, he would never do that.
He never will do that. Because he's the funniest guy on the planet.
I didn't say that.
Yeah.
I said that I just like to surprise you guys. It's like, doing something that you guys don't have to work on. It's just something that comes in.
That would have been great.
You know what I mean?
But it's not funny. But give me something funny. Now I got a bomb.
Why doesn't he surprise us and edit that tape so it's funny?
Yeah, here's the tape.
No,
Here's the tape.
That's what Gary just said. He told John to edit it and give it to him.
All right, here.
Nah, I'm not going to do it.
Hey, here it is. Wait.
I have no desire to.
No. I want to hear what's funny.
No, forget it.
You're right. It's not edited.
No.
That's the problem.
Here's your tape.
Howard, I'm not going to edit it.
Go edit it.
It's fine. It's a dumb bit.
Then you're saying it's not funny.
So you admit it's not funny?
A done bit.
It's done.
Yeah.
Or dumb.
No, done. I know you.
Do you still think it's funny?
What?
You still think it's funny?
I think that. Yeah, I think it's. I don't. Do I think it's drop dead funny? No, but I think it has some funny.
Give it a scale. On a scale of 1 to 10, what is it?
7.
A 7.
Oh. What's a 6?
What's a 6?
I would love
Jackie's
to know.
stand-up act.
All right.
That's funny.
All right, thank you, John.
Put it this way, it's funnier than Jackie's Star Search appearance.
Okay, why don't you edit it and narrate it?
Come on, please.
I don't know.
Fix it, John.
Fix it for us.
You're a movie maker.
Yeah, you're a filmmaker.
Produce it.
No, that's fine. You're done. The bit's over.
All right, thank you, John.
I
would appreciate you making it fun.
have any
2 E-shows out of
confidence in
it.
it.
Come on, I still contributed to the show.
You did.
2 E-shows out of it.
He doesn't have any confidence in it. He just won't say it.
I think
You won't admit it's not funny.
It didn't go.
I have other things. There's a girl here. What is it?
Didn't the last bit that John tried to pull me bomb pretty much did?
They're all
that's
bombing
because
lately.
Doug totally told me that it was a scam.
Always Doug.
No, I had a scam for Grillo, and Doug told him it was a scam.
All right.
That was a good one.
Thank you. Okay. Goodbye, John. Goodbye, Gorilla. Yeah.
Good.
Bye, Ralph. Thank you. Thanks for your help. Ralph, how lame was that bit? Eric, have you heard that?
You know, when I was sitting back there,
the Morning Zoo does better.
We were all in the E-room kind of looking at each other going, I hope this gets funnier.
Yeah.
Poor Ralph is subjected to Smelly James.
Yeah.
And then, he's got to take him into work and listen to his bad bits.
All the interns come here, and they decide that since I put him on the air, they're going to now create. Yeah. And John's still an intern, is not funny.
Yeah. So now he's
a good guy at getting stuff for us. Like breakfast.
Everybody thinks they're you.
Yep. Ralph and I were talking about this morning.
What John does. He has people walking around in the street telling him how funny he is because he asks the questions that are written for him.
Right.
You know what? No.
Right. I was on the movie set. This girl I'm working with, really gorgeous. She goes, man, Stuttering John's really funny. He asks some really funny questions. Yeah. And I always go, yes, he's very funny.
Right.
Hey, Howard, I've written questions, too.
Yeah.
I've done...
Who writes the majority of
Hey, you know what, Robin? Let me tell you one thing.
Who writes them?
You wrote 5 questions.
No, that's not true. And Howard,
don't insult us, John.
No, but even in the old days...
John, do you write the questions? Come on. Yeah, we let you write a couple of questions.
Who created Stuttering John?
Who created Stuttering John?
Yeah, answer the question.
That's a tainted question.
A tainted?
Who created it?
I've been Stuttering John all my life.
And who thought to do anything with you?
What do you mean? I did.
You did.
I went to film school.
Okay. Film school.
I mean, who?
Well, how many movies have you made?
Who let me do?
What movie are you in?
What?
What movies have you been in? What?
John, you just said something that struck me as funny.
What?
You may have stuttered all your life, but you haven't been Stuttering John all your life. You've been Stuttering John when you got here.
Gary, when they say Stuttering John, I'm taking it as that. Have I been me all my life?
Okay. Did you know what to do with Stuttering John?
They called me Stutterface in those days.
But the character Stuttering John is a Howard creation.
did you go out on your own and start asking questions? Is that how you got here?
No. Of course, Howard had me go out and ask questions. I'm not saying that.
I'm delusional. This is why he gets
I said the
into
question
trouble
was tainted because you said who started.
Exactly what you said. People say, "Oh, those questions, what you asked was great." And I think John's getting a little carried away.
John's starting to believe that I'll give those questions to someone else. I'll make them funny.
Before I even started here, I made funny films.
You did? Where? Where are these films?
It's just.
Are those the films we saw on the bus?
Here we go.
You didn't see any films on the bus.
I saw the films on the bus.
Jessica Hunt's cleavage on the bus.
No, I saw the tour bus and I saw your films. Are those the films you're talking about? Howard, I want to show those films on E. Einziger, schedule.
I don't even have them anymore.
Where are they?
I don't have them.
I'm showing them. You have them.
Why did you get rid of such masterpieces?
Can we have film? No, but it's just like the point is, I've always
I want to play those films on E
to be in comedy, so it's not like
I see.
It isn't like I came here and suddenly I did something fun.
You think you would have been in comedy?
Yeah.
Oh, you
Smelly James has a desire to be in comedy.
Sure, I think I.
You think you're any different than Smelly James?
Yes.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of stuff that I've said has been funny on the airwaves.
Okay.
Without you
should let James do an act, and you should write his material and see if he's funny.
Yeah. We'll make James funny.
Funny then.
We'll teach him how to be funny.
And
I don't know. That guy might be hopeless.
Yeah. Then you know what? I think you're right.
All right, John. You're living in a deluded
Howard,
world.
I went to film and television school.
We all did,
for
John.
one reason.
Yeah.
For one reason, to make my own films, to make my.
We're on these films. How come you throw them out?
Why would you throw them away?
I made a big mistake. I came here to work, and I guess I should have just pursued that. But I thought this would be a great way for me to get into television. And by the way, on that note, let me just say one thing. You have all these actors in like television sitcoms. Do they write their scripts every minute? No. They perform well.
Right. What have you done?
Even if you were to write all the questions,
yes,
I perform well. I do them well. I have a personality that you seem to like. For 8 years.
Yes.
You seem to have You
have a great personality.
Yeah, but the difference between
it's a funny personality.
Those actors and you is they still know they need somebody to write the questions. They don't all of a sudden think we're the funny guy.
No, listen.
All right, listen to me. You did a bit. I've learned a lesson. When you do a bit or you want to do anything, consult Jackie, Fred, and me.
I just wanted to be a surprise to you guys.
I'm more surprised. The surprise would have been that you came up with a good idea. Let's scam Gorilla doing a phony audition. It's a great idea.
That would be good enough, John.
That was good enough. Okay?
Right, it's fine.
He's Ralph Cramden.
John, I thought...
I'm Ralph Cramden. You should talk, Jackie. Jesus Christ.
You were talking about you wanted to go to film school and do all that stuff. I thought, music was your thing, or not.
Yeah, I love it. If I had to choose,
everything.
If I had to choose between music and it would be very, it would be like choosing between your brother and sister. I mean, it's very difficult. Listen, Ralph, I'm sorry. I love a lot of, creative things. What have you done, Ralph?
Jackie is holding up a sign, a rat in a corner.
Ralph, it's funny. What have you done that was so creative? I'm just curious. And besides writing in fan mail to Howard.
I do creative things, but
Ralph got the job because he was an obsessed fan.
No, that's not why.
Howard, he was writing in letters.
He's good at doing makeup,
he
does incredible molds of people's faces and can actually do...
Captain Kirk.
If you're going to say that, John, Ralph is you.
Yeah, okay.
Right. Ralph's pretty talented.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying that, he shouldn't comment, on, other people's...
But, John, let me just say one thing, and don't get mad at me, because this is just honest. I'm not saying this...
Go ahead, Ralph.
Yeah, I just think that you're a little insecure. And,
of course I'm insecure.
But
I'm not a little insecure. I'm very insecure.
Okay, but that's what the problem is. If you had just gone to you just want to take all the credit yourself. There's nothing wrong with Howard doesn't even take all the credit for the show himself. He's got Jackie, Fred, and Rob,
Wait a second.
If you would have just
come on. You don't think that's right?
What?
You think I take all the credit for myself?
No, I think that...
I always admit that we have people on the show who are funnier than I am.
John, it was a great idea.
Ralph has hit on something here. John thinks that you have taken responsibility for him, and he is the funny one.
Right.
And now he's going to prove it to everybody.
Robin, I just wanted to do something that didn't
all I'm saying is it just wasn't funny. That's all. Didn't work.
All of them can't work.
You're on the air.
Howard.
Yeah.
I met John a couple weeks ago at the All-Star Cafe. He was there to interview Matt LeBlanc.
Yeah.
And he gives me attitude like he's some big star.
I was trying to hide because I didn't want people to know who I was.
All right. Listen, this is not pile on John. That's ridiculous.
He's taking enough.
I'm sorry.
He's taking enough.
I was trying to not be noticed there. And
John's confusing the fact that I think the bit was unfunny, that we don't like him somehow.
Right.
I like John. I like you.
But I'm not in the
movie.
I love you. I'm not in the movie.
You're not in the movie. You came in too late. This movie has to do with earlier. Jackie doesn't come in till NBC. I can't change history.
Howard, but can I play a character somewhere, like along the way, like I'd be hitching or something?
I don't know.
I haven't.
I don't know, John. I don't know. It's not my amateur hour. I have professional casting people. Go audition. What do you want from me, John?
No, I'm saying, is there any characters that haven't been?
No.
There's nothing. All right.
It's a shame. You want a little part too?
No.
John, do I owe everyone a part?
Howard, I've been here for 8 years. I've done a lot for the show.
So you should be in the movie.
I put my life on the line.
I see.
It just would have been a nice little bone. I don't get that many.
I'm not a charity organization here, John.
No, but I've been part.
The whole thing is a bone.
See, now he's getting to the bottom of it. He did this bad bit as revenge.
Yeah.
That's good. No, but
John, it's not my call on the movie.
Hey, you have the power.
To do what, John? Should I make you? What should I do? What part would you play?
We could.
How about you?
We can screw with the years a little bit.
Why don't I just put in all? I'll just put everyone all the
Howard, we could.
I see. I know. I owe you everything. Okay.
No, I didn't say that, but we can screw with
John. Give me
the years a little bit.
John, please, don't embarrass yourself. Don't embarrass yourself.
All right. Well, it's just.
All right.
It's been something on my mind.
All right. Well, now you got it off your mind.
Yeah, now it's off my chest.
All right.
I knew that was bothering me.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't know what he wants.
Of course, it's bothering me,
John. I have done more for you than anyone on this planet, including your parents. So. Don't talk to me about how much more I owe you.
I didn't say you owed me anything.
Right.
I said it was just...
It sort of came off that way, though.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't mean it that way.
I've worked for you for 8 years.
Yeah, I was just hoping...
Like I owe you...
Throw me a bone.
Can't you throw me a bone? You don't think I've thrown you bones?
That whole thing is a bone.
Your whole life is a bone.
That's not...
You know what I mean?
No, but... Look at you over there.
Why did your parents put you in a movie? Why doesn't your cousin put you in a movie?
He gets up at 6 o'clock, he's done at 8.
Why doesn't someone else put you in a movie?
I get up at 5 and I'm done at 7:30, okay?
If that ain't a bone, I don't know what is.
Here, here's your bone.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, easy. Oh, man.
Cracked round in the head with a bone.
It hasn't bothered me, and I'd rather confront you on the air about it, because it's been way too comfortable.
You know what? It's a ridiculous confrontation. I'm not casting the movie. It's not up to me.
Yeah, but could you put in the, like a good word?
Yeah, I'll put in a good word for you. No problem. Okay, thank you, John.
Me too.
Go jog on my face.
John, do you want to be a PA?
What?
Do you want to be? No, he wants to be the star of the film.
I don't want to be a star of the film.
John wants to be a star.
Listen, Howard, it goes up to 85. I started in 88. I missed it by 3 years.
I know. Well, then you'll be in the sequel. Guaranteed. Guaranteed.
You said I would be in this movie.
No, I didn't.
Yes,
You've been dangling it like in front of him like a carrot.
Out by your limo, you told me. You said, John, I'm apart from this movie and everything. I like that. Yeah, you did.
Absolutely not.
Howard, I swear to God, you did.
All right, then I lied to you. All right, I had my fingers crossed. I don't know, John.
He was scamming you.
John, I love you. I think you're a great guy. Your bit didn't work out today.
Yeah.
I got 1 million people waiting out in the lobby.
They all can't work, Howard.
That's right.
Every bit you've done.
Right. Next time it'll work. All right, thank you.
But they don't make it to the air.
Yeah.
See, there's a difference.
That's the difference.
There's been some.
Oh, well, you come in and tell us next time.
Next time it doesn't work, you let me know.
Everyone's perfect, and you're perfect, too.
All right, let's take a break, John. You did good today. And we'll come back.
Don't stonewall me.
All right, we'll come back, and we'll talk to you later.
Please, Robin.
Thank you, John.
Don't even try.
Don't stonewall me.
Hey, Robin,
John,
how about change an expression your next movie you're in?
John.
Change your facial expression every now and then.
You know what? The girl you were working with, she did what her director told her. I did what my director told me.
John, go carry bananas. Thank you. All right, very good.
Yeah, Robin, take a bone.
Give me some half and half and get out of here.
Yeah, right. Thank you, John. John, leave it at that. Don't make this ugly. The bit didn't work, and that's it. Now you know.
Don't make it ugly. Everyone's, people in glass houses shouldn't throw stones, Robin. That's all I'm saying.
All right. We'll take a break, and we'll be back right after these words.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show. 97.1. The Eagle.
8:29 at the Eagle. This is Brad Baxter. It's 8:37 at 97.1 The Eagle.
Call Howard on the Eagle's toll-free line, 1-800-54-STERN. We're back with a man who likes to take people with life-threatening diseases, throw them in a steamer trunk, and leave them on the street.
I've done that.
Howard Stern.
And I did like it. It was funny. Yeah, I'm sorry. Maybe I got a bizarre sense of humor. All right. We have something exciting now. About how many years ago was this? 2 years ago?
Yeah, almost 2.5.
2 years ago, a woman came into my studio, and here is what I said to her. She was a very fat girl. And I said to her, well, here's what I said.
She came to show you her body?
Yeah, she came in here to get naked, didn't she?
No, she didn't come. I don't think she came to get naked, but she came in here because I think she was sucking your fingers.
Really?
Yeah. And I was listening to the tape, and I was going, God, I can't believe Howard did that.
Yeah.
You stuck your fingers in her mouth.
I did?
Yeah.
Somebody called and said, I want to suck your fingers, and you said okay?
Well, anyway, I don't remember. I plead the fifth or something. I plead loss of memory. But here is this girl. She was fat. Listen, I want to thank you for coming in and lose a couple of pounds because the film make you look heavier.
Right.
All right.
And there's a very skimpy outfit involved.
Skimpy outfit, and also I told the girl that she could possibly be in my movie if she lost 30 pounds.
I see.
They don't have the big screens like they used to, so I don't know if I'll be able to fit you on the screen on this side. So you go back.
Like I'm an elephant.
Well, I don't remember this girl. Her name is Margaret. She claims she has lost 30 pounds since her last appearance and wants to be in the movie.
And you said lose 30 pounds.
Yeah. Now, what the hell we're going to... There's a scene we could throw her in, but...
You made a promise.
Yeah.
I'll go bring her in.
Well, let me see. Is she still fat?
I think that...
I don't think she lost 30 pounds.
She may have lost 30 pounds, but I think that if she might have needed to lose like 45.
And who knows if she really lost it. It's like when Roger Ebert comes in here and says he lost 30.
Did we weigh her at the time she was here?
I don't know. You see, that's the problem.
See, I remember her, and I think that she's thinner than when she was in.
Let me
she's
see.
not thin.
Bring her in. I'll know in a minute. Once I see the face, I'll remember what she looked like. For God's sake. I told this girl point blank, I said, you wouldn't be half bad looking if you just lost a couple of pounds. Look, I'm no beauty. I don't say I am, but I could tell when somebody else looks a mess. I can feel her walking this way, so she didn't lose that much weight. The floor is rumbling. Oh, yeah, I remember you. You didn't lose no 30 pounds, sweetheart. You did not lose any... Let me see. Come here. Then you better go lose another 50. I ain't putting you in my movie. People throw up.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, for God's sake. Look at the size of you.
Oh, I'll kick your butt, Howard. I'm going to cut your hair.
Hey, do me a favor.
I am going to cut your hair.
Look, you're cute. You would look terrific if you lost some weight.
Howard, I have
Robin.
10 more pounds to go. I lost the 30 you told me to lose.
Yeah, and how about it?
I have about 10 to 15 pounds to lose now.
Robin.
Wait a minute. You got to bring me... Those are the befores. Hello, how are you?
Sweetheart, no offense. You're a nice girl. I remember you now. I remember you.
Come on now.
You got to get 10 off each arm to get in this movie.
On.
Even your arms are heavy.
I knew you were going to say that.
No,
I knew you were going to say that.
You're a pretty girl.
Just tell me you don't want to give me the part now.
No, listen to me.
You made a promise, and
listen
now
to me.
I lost the 30 pounds, and you don't want to give me the part.
I was being kind by saying 30 pounds. If you lost 30 pounds, if you in fact lost 30 pounds, which I don't know you can document.
You are doing that for your listeners.
I'm going to tell you something.
Give me a break.
You need to lose another 30. Lose another 30 and lose them quick, because I'm in the middle of shooting.
I am going to kill you.
No, you're not. You're not allowed to do that.
It's not another 30.
How much do you weigh?
I don't even know, because I don't let him tell me.
Because you didn't weigh yourself.
No, I don't let him tell me.
Oh, come on.
Where did you go? It sounds like you went to one of those programs.
No, I have a trainer now.
A trainer? You should be shot. You should kill him, not me.
He's very good. He's very good.
What's his name? Heavy D? For God's sake. Look, you're a beautiful black woman.
You have to do a show. I understand.
No. What, did he train you to eat, or he trained you to stop eating? For God's sake. I would almost guarantee you, my darling,
to eat right.
that you have not lost 30 pounds.
Howard, I never
weighed you, but I'm telling you, you have not lost 30 pounds. I don't care.
Look at that.
Yeah, you're big there and you're big now.
I am not that big, Howard.
Did you look in the mirror?
That is 170.
Listen to me. I'll tell you what I'm going to do for you, all right? Because I see you're desperate. I'll put you in a scene. There's a big group scene that I'll put you in. You'll be the group. And, you know what? He might have. What has he got? What has he got you? What has he got you eating? Tell me the truth.
He has me eating egg whites.
Yeah.
Oatmeal.
How many egg whites a day?
Oh.
He trained you to eat right, but too often. Now you got to cut back on the amount of meals. Chicken's a soul. Let me hear what you had for breakfast yesterday.
Yesterday I had 4 egg whites and a half a cup of oatmeal.
A half a cup of oatmeal.
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
Howard, I look fabulous. Why are you saying that?
Honey, listen. I happen to think you're a pretty girl.
I do still have some weight to lose. I will admit that.
Good. Thank you.
I did pounds, you said, and that was the deal.
Honey, first of all, it's your word against mine. I claim you didn't lose 30 pounds.
And I don't have a tape either, so you win.
Listen to me. You must have a Coney Island mirror at home. Because you're still a heavy-set girl.
Jackie, what are you laughing at?
You're still a heavy-set girl.
I am.
You're a heavy-set girl. Now, listen to me.
Yes.
When you lose the weight, you're going to be smashing. You got nice big breasts. You're showing them off. I see what you're doing. What size are those?
D.
D. They're beautiful. Oh, man. They're probably a C once you lose the fat. Seriously. Some of that's fat. Because when I get your size, I have breasts. Listen to me. Do I think you're an attractive girl?
I'm not that big.
No, you're a very cute young woman.
Okay.
Howard likes extremely thin women.
If I was drunk, I'd hop on you. All right? I'm complimenting you now. Right. All right?
He likes Terry Hatcher. You know how thin that is.
Honey, there's 5 Terry Hatchers here.
Howard.
Please, I like a woman with a little meat on her bones, but this is ridiculous.
Howard.
I need a nice, slender woman. This is outrageous.
All right, so
Stand up. Let me look you over.
How many pounds?
Let me see. I'll tell you how many. Look at what's going on here. You look like a butterball.
Oh!
Let me see. Turn around. Sit down. Got a tuchus the size of a driveway. Come here. Listen to me.
That's Al Roker.
Yeah.
Oh, that's ridiculous, Jack.
Jackie.
Al Roker. Come on. Woman has feelings. All right. Listen to me. Listen to me. I'm going to tell you how many more pounds you have to lose. Can I be honest with you?
Yeah, seriously.
60 pounds. I'm being serious.
Wait a minute. You mean all together with the 30 she already
with
lost?
the 30 she lost.
Oh, I'm mean.
So
60 pounds.
If I lose 60 pounds, Howard, I'll be all
60
right.
pounds, I'll sleep with you.
60 pounds? No, you wouldn't. You're a germaphobe just like me.
Right.
I wouldn't let you sleep with
No,
me.
I said I'd sleep with you. I wouldn't do anything to you.
You both be sleeping together.
No, you're the size now. Can I be honest with you? I'm going to be honest. I'm going to shock you into it. You ever see the guy rerun on What's Happening?
Oh, Howard, you are. I am going to.
You're the size of hair.
Howard, you're being cruel.
Remember rerun? Hey.
That was
Dwayne, whatever. Dwayne Wayne. Listen, I'm going to tell you one thing. You got a pretty face. You got beautiful lips. You got a great nose, and you got beautiful eyes. You hear what I just
and
said?
nice breasts. Now, can we just kill the arms and give me a part?
And you got nice teeth. Let me see your teeth. Go like this.
No.
Let me see. Those are the nicest teeth I ever came across. And listen to me. Listen to me.
Listen.
You got a really nice head. Yeah. You hear what I just said? You got a nice head.
Good head. I'm not sure.
You got a pretty neck, and you got a nice cleavage. The rest of you, for a young girl, how old are you?
Oh, do I have to tell that on the air?
Tell that on the air, please.
Oh, okay. I'm 31.
All right, listen to me. You look like you're in your 20s. You're a youngish-looking girl. Life's not over yet. For a girl 31, you shouldn't be in this kind of condition.
But 60 pounds, Howard?
Yeah.
That's a
I'm
lot.
being honest with you. You probably weigh about 170, right?
No!
What do you weigh?
I don't know, but I know.
Yeah. So how do you know you lost 30 pounds?
Because you
don't even know. You don't know.
How could you tell if you lost 30 pounds?
She doesn't even know.
I let him weigh me, and I don't look because I get very discouraged.
that's a lie. You haven't been. No one's weighing you, honey. Gary, get the scale.
If you were so happy,
I can
all right, Gary, get the scale.
If she was so happy with the way she looked, she'd be able to look at her weight on the scale, wouldn't she?
Wait a second. What, Robin?
If she was so happy with her weight, wouldn't she be able to look at the number?
Yeah, of course.
Well, I know I'm not where I want to be, but that wasn't the deal. The deal was to lose 30 pounds.
Yeah, and I don't know that you lost 30 pounds, so don't try and back me into a corner. Now, do you want to be in the movie? There's a scene where he could probably work you in.
What is it?
It's like, listen, it's like an extras kind of scene. You'll be an extra somewhere. You'll be standing there. Listen, listen. You're not. I don't know that you're an actress. Hey, stand on that scale. Let me weigh you.
Sagging everything. What do you mean?
Sag. You're not kidding. You sag. Sagging all over the place. Come here. Get up.
I set you up nice.
Stand on that scale.
Yeah, don't look. I'll look for you.
Yeah, don't look. Let Gary look.
Whatever you need.
Take everything off. Those shoes ain't gonna make a difference, honey.
Howard.
What?
170 pounds, you said?
I would see you naked.
Yeah.
I'm into a laugh.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Stand on that scale. She looks a little like Oprah.
Wait, I don't want to. I do not.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oprah.
Just get on.
Okay, I'm getting.
You don't have to look, honey.
Wait,
Gary, get on your microphone.
Wait, let me see.
Stay still. Okay, it's zeroed out. I zeroed it out outside.
How tall are you? 4'10"? No. Midget.
I'm short, sweet, sexy, and very fat.
You're a pretty girl. Don't get me wrong.
Is that okay? Is that to your liking?
Yes. All right. Usually a linebacker.
Stay still.
And don't like that.
145.
145?
Yeah.
Really? Wow.
410.
410, 145.
I am not 4'10". I'm 4'11". Thank you very much.
Yeah.
But if she had weighed 170, that's not 30 pounds.
Right. If she lost 60 pounds, what would she weigh, Robin?
Oh, if she lost 60 pounds, she'd be 115.
Okay, so 125.
No, she'd be 15 pounds.
No, 15 pounds. 110 from 170.
25 pounds then. So you guys made me look.
If you lost 60 pounds and you weigh 145, you would weigh 80-something pounds. And that's what you should weigh.
What?
You heard what I said.
8
pounds.
80 pounds.
Jeez, Howard.
You want her to lose another 60 now?
What?
You want her to lose another 60 now?
Absolutely.
How much do you weigh, Howard? You want me to lose it?
I weigh 188.
How tall are you?
I'm 6'5".
All right, so, well...
I'm a skinny beanpole. I don't say I have a great body.
Another 60 pounds, I'll look like I'm on crack.
Yeah? Well, maybe that's a good look.
Howard!
Megan Barry looks good. All right, listen to me.
I'm listening.
Honey, I'll take your name down. Maybe there's a little walk-on or something. You understand? You could be in a crowd scene, all right?
Okay, but what if I lose 60 pounds by then?
You lose 60 pounds, come see me. We'll talk about my next film. You ain't going to lose 60 pounds anytime soon. You're a cute girl. I'm sure you get men. But you got to slim down.
I don't.
All right. Now, I got to be honest with it. All right?
No, you're right. I know I still have weight to lose.
Okay.
But that was not the deal.
And you haven't lost 30 pounds.
But you didn't lose the 30
All right,
pounds.
so it was
You lied to me.
25.
Yeah,
I didn't
25.
lie. I never looked.
Mm-hmm.
I never looked.
We'll see. We'll see if I can't put you in. I don't have any obligation, but I might.
Howard, I want your private parts.
All right, Robin, let's take a break. Elephant Boy stopped by with his girlfriend.
He's got a new girlfriend?
Yeah, he stole her away from that guy who's married. The girl's married.
They're together?
Yeah. And then I got to give away something, and then we got to do the news, and we got to get out of here. All right. So, and thank you, Margaret. I like you.
You're welcome, Howard.
You're lucky I like you. That's why I went easy on you.
Wonderful personality.
Right.
That was easy?
I went easy on you.
Oh, God.
I was kind to you.
Oh, you're so
Listen, you want me to be fake like everyone else who's sitting, like your mommy who's sitting and telling you you look good?
I appreciate your honesty, Howard.
You're not, you could look better.
Yeah,
That's
but
all.
you really think 60 pounds.
When you turn around in that dress, because it's all cut out and revealing, you look like a man from the back. You got to get yourself slender like a girl. You got to slim down.
You never would mistake her for a man.
Yes, I would.
Oh,
no, he wouldn't. There's too much boobage here, Howard.
No, when you turn around from the back. Take a look at her from the back. Turn around.
I saw her from the back. You
Come
would
on.
never say that's a woman. I mean, a
That's
man.
right. You're a pretty girl, and there's no reason you should let yourself go. You're young and everything.
Okay, I will fix it.
Turns around, I thought it was Mike Tyson.
Oh!
Come on. You're a big girl. And there's no excuse for that.
I'm scared of you if you went hard on me. He said he was easy on me.
You're built like James Earl Jones.
Oh, no. She's not that.
Oh, man.
James Earl Jones is a mess.
Yeah, well.
Thank you very much,
If the
Howard.
shoe fits. I like you, Margaret. All right, baby.
Thank you.
Don't come in here to be evaluated by Howard. He's
oh, no, I wanted to because he is the, like...
I'm honest.
Yeah, and he is, like, so...
I'm handsome. I can do this kind of thing. All right, let's take a break.
You're nice.
I'm very nice, right?
Yes.
Yes, okay. And say thank you, Howard, for teaching me how to look.
Thank you, Howard, for teaching me how to look.
That's better. Or else I won't do it anymore.
Now, am I in your private parts?
Let's take a break. I'll work you in. There's a scene where you can be standing there. I doubt you'll get on camera, but at least I'll shoot you. All right, put you out of your misery. We'll take a break. Beautiful Margaret, thank you. And we'll be back after this.
You're listening to a man who prefers to hide behind a telephone answering machine to avoid just about everybody. Howard Stern.
What you're about to hear is going to shock and disgust you because it's vulgar, even obscene.
You are a liar!
A warning, if there are children in the room, you might not want them to watch this report. It's X-rated radio, barnyard radio, and there's more and more of it on the air because kids love it.
What are you, an old fart?
And now, this station proudly presents The Howard Stern Show.
Come on, everybody. Get up off your ass. Aerobicize. Yeah, baby. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hey. Hey. I like that. What is that?
The Melvins.
The Melvins?
With Revolve.
Oh, I didn't know it was with Revolve.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was without those guys. All right, the Melvins, everybody. Funny name.
The Melvins.
What? Must be Elephant Boy at the door. Real quick, Fred the Elephant Boy hooked up with a girl on Prodigy or something at one of these Prodigy parties. I don't think he has a computer. And she's married. Something's fishy with this. I just want to see what's going on because I worry about him.
You really don't believe a woman could be into elephants?
That's right. Although he did have a girlfriend for a while. I'll get to the bottom of it. Hi, how you doing, honey? I see. Come on in. He's got big cans, I'll tell you that. Yeah. Elephant Boy, that's nice. Look at Elephant Boy. Elephant Boy, what'd you hurt yourself? He can barely walk. Hi, Elephant Boy.
Hi, John Howard.
What was that walk you did? Are you hurt? Are you injured?
No, I'm okay.
Oh. We're walking kind of fast.
That was his usual shuffle.
No.
Now, you're the woman I spoke to on the phone?
Yes.
You're on the Prodigy all the time?
Yes.
I see. And
what is your nickname?
Philly Babe.
Philly Babe.
Hi, Robin.
Good morning.
Good morning.
And Philly, baby, you like to go on the computer and all this kind of stuff, and you met Elephant Boy at one of these Prodigy parties.
Right.
Okay. And you started to click with Elephant Boy. You started to like him. You were attracted to him, I suppose. Is that true?
Yes, it is.
And you're a married woman.
Yes, I am.
And your husband, who I spoke to the other day, is quite pissed off that you've established a relationship with Elephant Boy.
Yes, he very much.
Right.
Well, I mean, it's a little more than a talking relationship, isn't it?
Yeah, when she came in last night, she spent her friend took her to my house. I kept, and she spent the night with me.
She spent the night with you.
Yeah.
So you two have consummated the relationship. You've had sex.
Elephant Boy.
Elephant Boy had sex?
It doesn't.
I don't believe it. You really? Let me see you two kiss.
Come on.
Go ahead. Oh, wow. Well, there you go.
Wait a minute.
Come on.
Wow. So are you leaving your
left
husband?
your husband?
For Elephant Boy?
I didn't leave him.
Right.
I just came up for a couple of days, to spend some time with Fred. He's on a business trip.
Fred the Elephant Boy.
You mean your husband's on a business trip?
Yes, my husband.
Fred has no business.
Yeah, right. I mean, you got a guy who actually has business, and you're giving that up for Fred? I mean, isn't he going to be mad when he hears you slept with Elephant Boy?
They have lots of problems before I have met her.
And you don't mind sleeping with a married woman?
You take what you get. No, he doesn't, and I don't mind him doing it either.
This was the week before I went to Philadelphia and spent the day with her. I got a hotel room, so I said to myself, everything you may be wrong socially speaking. I said, what is good for me? And then make decision. I decided to be selfish, and this was good for me. And if I,
in other words, if loving you is wrong, I don't want to be right.
Hi, Mrs. Jones.
All right, yeah, me and Mrs. Jones. Yeah, right. Me and Mr. Jones, Mr. Jones, Mr. Jones. We
got that thing going on.
I know that it's wrong.
You felt for once. What about? Why are you always doing the right thing? Why can't Fred the Elephant Boy be happy?
All right. Yeah.
All right. Now, are you attracted to Fred because of the radio show and that he's a bit of a celebrity? Is that what's going on here?
I think he's very sensitive and very compassionate. Yeah.
I see. I think you're looking for a sensitive man. Is that the problem?
You know what? I think her husband's working too much.
Yeah, is that it? Is he ignoring you too much?
Yes, he is.
Now, I see you are a very full-figured woman. You have beautiful breasts and everything like that. And those are D's, I take it.
Yeah.
Yes. And Fred, you enjoyed those?
Oh, she was terrific.
Really? Oh, yeah, you look very relaxed. I've never seen you so calm and confident. A good woman will do that for you. Are you in love, Fred?
I think I am.
Oh, God.
Oh, man. Are you in love with him, Lori?
I think he's very sweet. Yes, I do. I think I do love him.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Wow, this is outrageous. Wow, look at the face.
I am no Red Butler.
You are no Red Butler, that's right.
Do that famous line.
Yeah.
Dude,
back in my day, I don't give a damn.
Very beautiful, very beautiful. Now, did you when you were obviously a fan of the show, you used to hear Fred on the air and you'd say, my God, I like him?
Oh, no.
It's just when you met him at the party.
No, I met him at the party.
Now, your husband doesn't know any of
In fact,
this.
when you used to hear him on the air and he'd have girls, you'd say, how could anybody be with him?
And yet here you are, strangely attracted to him. And let me understand something. So when you came down from Philadelphia, is that where you live, Philadelphia?
Yes.
Okay, you came down from Philadelphia and you said, Elephant Boy, I would like to spend the time that I'm in New York with you.
Mm-hmm.
Did you go to Fred's apartment where he lives with his mommy?
Yeah.
You
Up
did.
over the garage?
Up over the garage?
Yeah.
His bachelor pad?
Yeah.
Did your mom see you sneaking the married woman in?
No, I thought about it.
And she didn't care? Your mom doesn't care? She was sweet?
Yes.
And so when you guys were up in the apartment, would your mom butt in on you? Would you knock on the door?
No,
Did she bang on the door?
When we went to bed, we went to my room and spent the night with me, and we didn't cause nobody any trouble.
All right, now let me understand something. Elvin, boy, you weren't sure when Lori came down from Philly if there was going to be romance, were you?
No, I think that I think she came to see me just for the comfort and for sex.
All right, now
and for sex.
And for sex. Yeah.
Oh, you knew you were going to get sex.
Because I came to Philadelphia last week to be with her.
I see, but you hadn't had sex yet.
Yes, we did.
Oh, you did have sex in Philadelphia. Oh, you had sex in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Oh, you did. Now, what about the first time that you guys had sex? Where did you do it? In a hotel?
Yeah, we make arrangements like to leave her kids off with with a friend's house.
Oh, the kids, yes.
And she pretended to go shopping, and she went to my hotel room.
All right, your hotel
So you're
room.
heavily into this clandestine thing here.
Yeah, Elephant Boy's into. He told you he's got to have her.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Now,
But
does your
you
husband know you had sex?
Intrigue.
No.
He does not know.
No, he probably will know now.
Yeah, well, it looks like you're probably headed for divorce, right?
So after the hotel room in Philly, you went home to your husband, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Now, let me
Have you
understand.
slept with your husband?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, she's getting it from all sides.
Bitch.
Now, hold on a second. So, Elephant Boy, you get to the hotel, and obviously you want to prepare yourself because you knew she was coming to the hotel. Did you wear it? What did you wear? Did you put on a special robe or...
Smoking jacket?
I'm not like you have no. No, we was talking, we was holding each other, then we start to just kiss, then neck, and then...
And then you undressed each other?
Yeah.
You peeled each other like a tomato?
And then, I did... We did have like a small bottle of champagne and we
a little drink.
Yeah,
I would say a girl would need a couple of drinks.
You need a couple of slugs.
Yeah, right. So.
And then Missy was drunk.
And then Elephant Boy, were you the first one to be nude, or was Lori nude first?
Well, I think we were both was in our underwear and we kept it a 1, 2, 3.
Oh, I see. So in other words, you were both in your underwear, and you said to her, "Let's count to 3 and pull off our underwear."
How romantic!
Boy, how romantic!
He's very funny.
He's very funny. He's very. He's got the level of a 3-year-old. He's an immature baby, is what he is. And you were well groomed, Lori, I take it.
Oh, yeah.
Very
Have
well.
you introduced your children to him?
Oh, yes, I have.
Of course.
Oh my God!
Well, he can entertain them.
They don't know that I'm saying that mother just as a friend.
I see. It's a secret.
Yeah.
I'm
just
Do your kids goof on him?
They love him.
They love Fred. They love Fred.
But they like
my dog loves Fred.
Even the dog. Dogs and children love Fred.
But they like to goof on Jackie.
I see. All right. Now you say that you've had this. Then when you went to Elephant Boy's house, again you jumped into the sack again and had.
So Elephant Boy was good, huh?
Is Elephant Boy good in the sack?
Yeah, he's very good.
He is. Really?
Is he better than your husband?
Maybe.
Well, tell me the truth.
It's embarrassed for her.
Oh, shut up, Elephant Boy.
Elephant Boy, be quiet.
Yes, ma'am.
How many times would Elephant Boy do you in the sack? I mean, would he have sex with you?
15 times.
I mean, he's been saving it up for a long time. Does he do everything? First of all, does he do it all to you?
Yeah.
He does. He takes you all. He takes you and really handles
Very
it.
romantic and.
He is.
You know, he's been sitting here smelling his fingers.
Is he really? Yeah. Let me smell your fingers, Elephant Boy. All right. So, Elephant Boy, why are you smelling your fingers?
I wasn't.
You were.
No, I wasn't. I'm a novice. I'm a nice bad guy.
You're a nail biter.
Yeah.
Right. All right. So his mouth isn't totally handicapped. He uses his mouth.
Okay. That's one thing I'm good at.
I see. And you, Elephant Boy, so you're in the sack, and how many times do you finish her off in one hotel session, the first time?
I don't want to get keep something between us, but...
Come on, how many times?
I said it for more than once.
More than once?
Yeah.
What, 5 times?
I'm not saying more. I'm too...
Did you sleep at all that night?
Yeah, sure.
Why would he draw the line here? All of a sudden, this he won't reveal.
Right, I know. Yeah.
Sleeping with a married...
Yeah, that he can't tell us how many times. I'll ask Lori. You're a baby. Lori, how many times does Elephant Boy perform?
I guess 2 or 3.
2 or 3 times. And
you don't mind, Elephant Boy, that she's going to go back and sleep with her husband again?
Well, sooner or later she will have to come to a day of reckoning.
Is Elephant Boy a large man?
Yes.
He is. He is like an elephant?
Yes.
Yes.
He has a trunk.
Wow. Well, God blessed him with something. Why does God do that? Takes a guy like me, gives me a small one.
That's the humor.
And he gives Elephant Boy a big
Laugh
one.
riot.
Yeah, good. Then go sleep with him.
927 monkeys, everybody knows I have a big one.
Now,
like you don't need the advertising.
now, Elephant Boy, have you made a statement to Lori professing your love and that you would want to take her in now that if she leaves her husband?
Well, it's up to her if she wants.
Where would you put her? You going to put her in the place with your mom's
house?
Mom's house?
No. If she's ready to leave her husband, I got to go apartment hunting.
Apartment hunting with her. I see.
You're ready to set up housekeeping and take on the kids and everything.
Really? Why not? What else has he got to do? He's living in a house with his mother.
Those kids, I want them for they like me. They're not like 19. They're very
How old are the kids? How old are the kids?
They're 5 and 7.
5 and 7.
Yes, but you haven't told them you're taking them away from their daddy yet.
How great?
That's one thing that we have to discuss in the future.
Discuss, then I can know what you're talking about. Listen to me.
Mom,
hey, kids. Okay, we agree.
Okay.
They don't even know what you're talking about. They have no idea.
Well, one thing. Now,
she's really in love with you. Now, you're a singer as well, right?
Yes, I am.
And you wrote a love song about Elephant Boy?
Oh, she wants to sing I think that's what the straw that fucks the camel break.
Has she been singing to you?
Yeah, I say I love his voice.
Your husband was mad at you, why? Because you wrote a song about Fred?
Yeah, he heard me singing it to him, and we were like really just friends then, and that just really upset me that he got.
Was your husband? Well, I know a lot of our audience is upset that you're doing that you're fooling around behind your husband's back. This is Keith. Keith, you're on the air?
Yeah.
Yeah. What is wrong, Keith?
Well, we've resolved it now, but my wife. Well, first I cheated on my wife when we first got married.
Yeah.
And she knew, but she confronted me. But of course, what did I do? I lied. So a few years went by, and we have another kid. And then she started doing it on me.
Yeah. So now you feel like, but maybe was your husband faithful to you? Do you know?
I don't know.
You don't know. You don't care.
You're not sure.
You're not sure.
I think she had reason to believe that when he
but
got
you
up
don't
there,
know.
No, that's what we not say. She does have no proof.
No proof?
But wasn't Fred just in love with somebody else? How does he fall in love so quickly?
If someone loves him, he'll love him back. That's what it is.
He loves the one he's with.
He loves the one. That's that Stephen Stills song. Thank you, sir. Love the one you're with. Well, there you go. I tell you what, let me take a break. I'd like to hear...
in shock. I really am in shock about that.
I would like to hear Laurie's love song to Fred the Elephant Boy.
Yeah.
This is the real thing.
Is it really?
Yeah.
This is it for you?
Yeah.
The other times you were just playing.
You're ready
to swear off playing the field.
With the other relationship, I really wanted to work, but I'm not going to be specific. She has her... my
yeah, but I'm saying you feel differently about Laurie than you did about anybody else.
We thought I would be totally committed to her.
I see. Well, there you go. Laurie, you ready to get right into another relationship with a man?
What kind of a lifestyle do you have now? That's what I'm wondering.
She's on Prodigy mostly.
Yeah, Prodigy.
Yeah.
But
do you have, does your husband make a good living?
Yeah.
And do you have a nice house?
Yeah.
Are we going to give all that up?
Well, sometimes it works out for the better because you have somebody that cares about you and loves you. You know?
Well, you better
really doesn't think her husband cares. But why would he get angry about
the thing is that if it's all her husband, care for material things like a nice house, fun stuff.
And she can understand what he's saying?
Yeah. She got a husband that doesn't have marbles in his mouth. All right, let me take a break. Elephant Boy, no one knows what he's talking about. Listen to me.
Like Elephant Boy, when he's got 2 kids to support, he's not going to be attentive.
Yeah, Mr. Attentive. All right, Elephant Boy's lonely. He's looking for anybody to latch onto. He'd latch onto a guy if he had to. All right, listen to me. And where's your husband right now? He's out of town, so you didn't know it. All right, you better not go back home.
I'm telling you.
He might be happy. He might actually like Elephant Boy taking you off his hands, right?
He might.
That's right. So there you go. All right, let's hope.
Is your husband a good-looking guy?
Yes.
He is. I wish he'd call in. I'd like to hear from him.
Really, on the road.
All right, so you 2 kids, how much more time do you have before Laurie goes back to Philly?
Thank you. All
right. Why don't we take a break and then...
You don't have enough time to find out.
Right. All I know is he's back already.
Yeah.
All right, Elephant Boy, let's take a break. I'm in a rush today, so I want to hear Laurie's song to you, the Song of Love. It's a song of love?
Yes,
it is. Okay. And we'll take a break, and we'll be back right after this.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show. It's The Howard Stern Show. Here's Howard.
Ow, baby.
Is that David Lee?
Yeah, it's Van Halen.
Yeah. With David Lee.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, right. Now, some people feel that Laurie is using Elephant Boy.
I feel that.
You do?
Yes.
Why?
because I think this woman is really in love with her husband. She's angry at him, so she's banging Elephant Boy to get his attention, and then she'll go back to him. Elephant Boy will be thrown to the curb.
But what does Elephant Boy care? He's getting some sex.
Well, he said he's in love. That's the, but you know, he doesn't even know what that word means.
Lori, is that what's going on?
But
no.
She doesn't know it.
Hi, you're on the air.
Yeah, hello, Howard. This is Jenks.
Hi, Jenks. Yeah.
Hey, you know, Lori, I don't believe you because I've been at those parties and I think you're using Fred. I think
you was at the last party.
No, I wasn't at the last one. I know this girl, Fred. I was there before.
Yeah.
I saw this girl. I spoke to this girl. When you spoke to me, and I turn around, I see people snickering. You know.
But wait a second. You said that Lori wasn't snickering.
Yeah, Lori was snickering.
She was?
Yes.
Why would she sleep with a guy?
Don't say that. Now, you're using Fred. Now, I mean, that's a horrible thing to do.
Jenks wishes somebody would use him.
He's a lonely guy. He's a lonely guy. He's looking for love or whatever, and I know that you're
when
using him.
I first met her, I didn't pay all that much attention to her. We met for the second time, and, you know, and maybe things got worse between her and her husband, who knows. But we hit it off quick. So
she seems to really like him.
If you see me, then you should see us, you know, then you a change of mind.
Hey, you know, Fred, I hooked up with a girl there, too, who turned out to be married, who didn't tell me till the last minute. She's using you, Fred.
Yeah, did you get laid?
What's that?
Did you get laid?
No, I knew she was married.
At least Elephant Boy got laid.
No, well, I don't believe that. Lean over, Lori, and tongue kiss him.
I don't.
Oh, no, not that, right, Lori? You wouldn't do that. I know you're using them, and I think it's a horrible thing to do to Fred.
Well,
and, you know,
they're not tongue kissing.
Did
you guys really sleep together, Elephant Boy? You scamming me?
Yes, we did.
No, lean over and tongue kiss him, Lori. Go ahead. Show your affection for
Don't do that behind closed doors.
Yeah,
right?
No, see, I don't believe that for 1 minute. I think you're using them. I think it's a horrible thing.
Elephant Boy, I swear on my mother's life I had sex with Lori.
I swear on my mother's life I have sex with Lori.
All right, then I believe you.
I don't believe it. I
believe it. I don't care whether you believe me or not.
Fred,
so far, every time we do something together, you're only cause trouble for me.
That's not
so
true,
whatever
Fred.
you say to me,
Fred.
I don't care with a grain of salt.
Fred, I'm calling you. Fred, listen to me, man. She's using you, Fred.
I think that was a grain of salt.
Fred,
grain of salt,
Fred, you're going to fall in love with this girl, and you're going to fall flat on your face. This girl does not love you. I'm telling you she doesn't love you.
So what? He's getting laid. He's getting laid. You're not.
Well, see,
Thanks.
Hi, you're on the air.
Thank you.
Yes?
Hi.
Hi.
Elephant Boy, you're being a sucker. You're being such a sucker. I can't believe it. When it's true love, she's not going to want her song played on the radio. When it's true love, she's going to be satisfied with you.
It's a song about me. She wants it for me.
Yeah, so she's doing it because she loves
you. I see what you're saying that she wants airtime. You think she's sleeping with him to get airtime?
No.
It's never happened before. She wants airtime, and she wants the kick she's getting out of being with a radio personality.
Why? Do you know her?
No.
Well, how do you know that?
Oh, come on, Howard. It's written all over the situation. Even Robin can see it.
Let me ask you something, Lori. Are you doing this to get airtime for your song?
No.
No.
Well, listen,
you don't even care? If I asked you not to play this song, would you care?
Elephant Boy,
no.
when
I
it's
want to sing it to Fred.
When it's the real thing, she's not going to want to sing on the radio.
No, what, ma'am? I guess so.
You think she would sleep with Fred just to get a song played on the radio?
Howard, people do sleep.
Ma'am,
sleep with Elephant Boy?
Yeah,
but
ma'am,
I
that pig.
it's better to hurt your husband than to sleep with an elephant boy.
Excuse me, can I say something? I asked her
Why don't you let Lori say something?
I asked her to sing the song for me. If you ever come to the studio, it was my gift for her to bring it.
Very good.
So you know nothing, ma'am.
Well,
have a nice day,
let me tell you something.
Good day.
You deserve true love. This is not true love.
I appreciate that.
I don't know about that.
I think Elephant Boy will settle for sex.
Yeah. Why does he need true love?
He's a good man.
He's a good man, and he's getting laid, and she's an attractive woman. What's the difference?
Oh, God. He's such a sucker.
All right, thank you.
I'll get the last laugh.
Lori, what about that? Want to answer some of those charges? Tell us why.
No, I just can't believe people would think something like that.
Yeah.
You know, because I really do care about Fred. He's really
you think you would throw away your whole marriage just to get a song played on the radio?
No.
I got to tell you, Howard, I got a bunch of phone calls. These people that are on Prodigy, they're so tight-knit that they're afraid that they'll be found out, so nobody will come on the air. But 3 different people called me and said that this whole thing is a scam, that they've been working on this for months, that everybody on Prodigy knows about it, and that her husband's here in New York.
Oh, really? I believe that. Well, it's true they didn't tongue kiss.
Yeah.
Elmo, you're not scamming me, are you?
In 29 cities that they're sleeping together and she's married, but yet they won't French kiss in front of you.
the camera. I'm not opening the camera.
Freddie, I warned you. If this was a scam, I warned you.
No, it's for real. It's for me.
Kiss her.
There's something wrong here. The scammer's there.
Alvin Boy, you scamming me?
Big time.
He's big time scamming me?
No.
Alvin Boy, you scamming me?
No, I'm not.
Look me in the eye. You scamming?
No, I'm not.
You're not? All right. Okay. I trust you. I don't think you'd lie to me.
I think you want this to be true.
You think he's been hypnotized? He says he's not scamming me. I believe him. I don't think Elfin Boy would lie to me.
I'm not scamming.
You slept with this woman twice.
Wow. Well, then
yes, I am. I have no qualms of looking in the eyes because it's true.
All right, let me hear this song that you wrote for Elfin Boy. Then I'll know.
I want to hear from these prodigy people.
So do I. Robin loves this.
I'll shorten it.
You need some echo? Oh, you do.
You wrote the music and the words?
Yeah. Wanna be your angel. I wanna be your angel. I wanna fly to you. Be on your side for you.
Wow.
Wanna be your angel. I wanna be your angel. I would die for you.
Elfin Boy, look at him. Look at her when she sings that.
Give up my pride for you.
She's overcome. Look at him. She's overwhelmed.
I will be the one to protect you.
Look at that face on him. He's crying.
I know.
I will be around if you should fall.
And he will.
Yeah, bad, hard.
I wanna be your angel.
She wants to be your angel, not your lover. She wants to be dead.
I'm supposed to be in heaven.
Yeah, far away from you. Wow.
Be your angel. I wanna be your angel.
He's singing too.
You sing too, Elfin Boy? Go ahead, jump in. I want to hear that.
I wanna fly to you. Be on your side for you.
It's beautiful, Elfin Boy. It's
Wanna
going to kill you.
angel. I wanna be
You're doing a duet.
I would die for you.
She would die for him?
Give up my pride.
That she did.
That she did. It's a beautiful song. No broad ever wrote a song about me. You must have a big schlong.
I wanna be your angel.
It's like Skeeve and Edie.
Wanna be your angel.
Look at Elfin Boy. You don't know what to do.
Wanna be your angel.
Look at Elfin Boy. Very nice job. Well, there you go. There's Lori and Fred the Elfin Boy. Happy. Oh, look, they're kissing.
Wow.
Ooh, and they are tonguing.
Yeah.
There was tongue.
I'm always hoping when I hear that song. It's a very lovely song.
Believe me, we're all overwhelmed. Well, very nice job, Lori. You got a very beautiful voice, I think, right?
Yeah, very.
Yeah, no, she has a nice
I think
voice.
she would do something to get on the air.
Maybe that was it. An act of desperation.
Yeah.
Well, you've slept with Elfin Boy. You seem to say you're in love with him, and you're writing love songs to him. What can I say? He's so romantic. Look at him. Elfin Boy, did you ever think in your whole life a woman would write a song about you?
No.
Although I didn't hear your name in it.
No. What can you run with elephant? Yeah.
Lori, swear on your children's lives your husband isn't in New York right now.
He may be in New York.
Oh, he may
right now.
be. You don't even know. I see.
He's on business.
I see.
It touches down well.
Well, you know what, Robin? It's a puzzle to me, but let's see how it unfolds. Lori, you've got a very nice voice, despite anything. I mean, you seem to have made
Let's hope you get discovered because you slept with Fred.
Yeah, you deserve it. You deserve it. I say she deserves it. I hope that the record company guys are listening.
Come through for you.
Hey, Tommy Mottola, who needs Mariah Carey? you got a
Mariah Cherry.
Mariah Cherry is probably what Tommy calls her.
Codename Mariah Cherry.
Mariah, who needs Mariah Cherry? Have you told your parents about Fred yet, that you're in love?
No,
I have not. Well, let's see.
This is a big step to take, you know.
Hi, you're on the air.
Howard.
Yes.
My temples are throbbing.
What do you mean?
That was horrible.
That was a good song. Come on. I mean, she has a nice voice.
Beautiful voice.
Oh, my God.
I mean, she wrote that for Elephant Boy. You know, you're just busting balls here. All right, come on. That's absurd. Well, good luck to the two of you. This continues to be a mystery to me. I don't know exactly what's going on, but I will stay on top of this story. This is a big breaking story. This is bigger than when, what's-his-name resigned from the Senate yesterday. Yeah. Elephant Boy getting laid on a regular basis. And women writing... Who writes music to
You know
him?
what? One question I have about infidelity in the 90s. Do you wear a condom?
Yes, I did.
Now, do you wear one with your husband?
No.
Oh.
Well, so what? What, you think that's going to stop Elephant Boy?
Well, I'm just letting him know what's going on.
That's something to think about. You know, where I start rubbing.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
She's safe. She's clean, I can tell.
Right. I don't know what her husband's doing.
He's probably all right.
Oh, you are so ridiculous.
Listen.
You would do anything to keep this going.
Elephant Boy, you got to take what he gets. I think if she came out and said she had AIDS, he'd still be with her. All right? You know what I mean?
That's not nice.
I mean, really, because you can't be with your husband and, you know, he doesn't feel he needs to wear a condom and all of a sudden demand a condom. He's going to know.
Well, what do you think is going to happen when your husband comes back? He's going to hear about this, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. You think he's going to really yell at you and stuff?
Are you afraid to go home?
Maybe.
Maybe, really. Right. Hi, you're on the air. Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah?
What can I do for you?
Who's this?
Who is this?
This is Brian.
This is Howard.
Howard.
Who's Brian?
Howard. Tell Fred I'm gonna rip his...
Now, who are you?
Excuse me?
Are you the husband?
Yeah, I'm the husband.
Oh.
Unbelievable. I can't believe I heard her on the radio like this. She's making a complete ass of everybody.
Bronny,
Fred, I want to hear from you. Fred, I want to tear your legs off and beat you over the head with the wet end.
Well, you can't be mad at Fred.
I'm not after you, Bronny. She's a good girl. And the only thing you need to do to keep her from the beginning is to pay more attention to her.
Pay more attention
you know,
to her.
She doesn't know where you are. She doesn't know where you are. Suppose something happens. She can only tell you when you come back home. If something happens to our children, there's no way for you to get it.
What?
Well, Bronny, let me ask you something.
What?
What's going on here? You paying attention to your wife?
I'm paying attention to her. I work all the time. I'm always I give her a roof over her head. I take care of my kids. I do everything I'm supposed to do.
You give her a lot of material things, but are you ever attention to her? Or you just went bang, thank you, ma'am.
Oh. Fred, boy, she's been filling your head, hasn't she?
Yeah, man.
Lori, what are you doing there? What are you trying to do? Huh?
Lori, what's the story here?
What's the story? You want to come back to Philly? You ain't coming back to Philly. You might as well stay there. You understand me?
You don't have to take this.
What do you mean? She has to talk to him.
Fred. This is a husband and wife.
This is a husband and wife thing. You stay out of this.
I really didn't think you were going to know.
You really didn't think I was going to know. You know, I listen to the show all the time. How can you not know I'm not going to know? Whether I'm here or there or wherever.
Well, you're away.
Oh, I'm away. Oh, Howard's only in Philly? Come on. I mean, really. Are you that dense? I mean, you must be because you're going
now,
with
let me ask you, do you beat her at all?
No, I don't beat her.
I
would never let her
and you don't cheat on her, do you?
What's that?
Do you cheat on her?
Never.
Never.
Sure.
Never.
What about that one girl?
What one girl? Give me that one girl bit.
Did you have one girl?
No, I never
Tell me the
had
truth. Did you
Never.
ever have a girl?
Never.
If we get the right number, will you say...
How many girls did you have?
What's her name? I think it's Lisa.
Did you have Lisa?
There's no such thing.
Yeah.
No such thing.
Where she does have, any proof for example, she hurt.
Well, listen, maybe she's just not happy with you anymore, pal.
Evidently. Well, she can stay there with Fred.
It's over.
Right. Stay there with Fred. Live happily ever after with them.
Just remember this
Enjoy his smell.
Boy, just remember this to us. It's over.
It's over. Who are you to say it's over?
Who are you to say it's over? He's right.
Well, let me ask you something. You must be doing something good because She went after me. I did not go after her.
No, I think it's the opposite. I think
you know what? I would keep Lori. I would keep Fred as a lover, but not as a lawyer. He's not doing so good here. No, but Fred, you shouldn't really be mad at Fred.
Why not?
Well, because Fred,
if some guy came along and said,
because it's really between you and your wife.
Yeah, but he knew she was married.
Well, so what?
Out, you know?
So what?
I thought it was, you know.
Your vows are with your wife, not with Fred.
They're talking on the phone. It's no big deal.
Did you ever hear that song?
Yeah, I heard it one night. I came in. That's what really pissed me off. And I think she did that really to just get me. Because I came home one night and she's playing that song to Fred on the phone. She has a little speakerphone on and she's playing it and she's being all night.
Home, like 8 o'clock after dinner to prepare your dinner, and you don't call tired that you're being
because I work all the time. I'm always working.
You know, I feel like a hired hand.
Exactly.
I do. All I do is clean and cook for you, and I get nothing. I mean, you know.
Yeah, when was the last time you said you love her?
I'll be your hired hand, Brian. I can stay home.
Yeah. What do you mean? Let me get the deal.
You don't ever have to come home.
Hey, screw you, Robin. I'm getting in on this. I mean, don't ever come home and let me just live in the house.
I've never complained.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
What are you women looking for guys to come home for?
What do they want him home for?
I don't know.
This is completely embarrassing. Completely embarrassing. I have a business meeting that I had to get to in an hour.
What did you say?
I'll never be able to do it.
What?
I got a business meeting in an hour. I'll never be able to make it.
Yeah, you'll do it.
There's no way. No way. I'll do it. I find out my wife's on the Howard Stern show with Fred the Elephant Boy.
Right.
And she was with him. I didn't even know she was with him. She told me she was at her mother's. Okay?
Yeah.
I knew that she was at her mother's.
And
That's all I knew.
They had sex.
Why don't you call your wife once a day, you idiot?
I do call her. I call her. I
Did you
just
talk
didn't
to her
get a chance to call her
yesterday?
the past couple of days I've been busy. It's my fault.
Yeah, you guys busy.
Yeah, so is she.
Lori. Now, Lori, do you even know what city he's in?
No.
What city are you in?
Believe it or not, I'm in New York.
Okay.
Okay?
Why doesn't she know where you are?
Well, because I wasn't in New York yesterday. I just came to New York today.
Well, you guys ought to get a divorce.
Yeah, you're not even communicating.
Right.
Unbelievable.
You still love her?
Do I still love her? Sure I do.
Yeah.
You know? Well,
Lori,
Fred,
Lori, you want to go back? Lori, you want to go back with your husband, or you want to go with Fred?
I don't know. I don't know what I want to do.
It sounds to me like she loves this guy, but he's just not paying her any attention.
Yeah. Well, do you care if she goes? Do you care if she goes with Fred, and then you'll be single?
What's this?
Do you care if she goes with Fred?
Do I? At this point, this point right now, I don't care. She can have him.
Right.
Thanks.
You can have Fred.
Yeah.
He's all yours. Enjoy him.
Why did you luck out, Laurie?
You want Fred. You're in business.
Believe me, I would treat him a lot better. I would treat her a lot better than he did.
Of course.
Yeah, you would.
Your children are going to have to live over a garage.
Do you ever understand a word this guy says, Lori? I mean, is that what it is?
Lori, do you understand what he says?
What?
Do you ever understand what this guy says to you? Is that what it is? Maybe. I mean, it's the same thing. Lack of communication. If I don't talk to you or he talks to you, you still don't understand a damn word he's saying. So
that's not true.
It's the same thing.
You're being very mean.
Barney,
well, let her talk to her husband. No, Fred, you're butting in where you don't belong. Let her say it or something. Either tell him you want to come back to him or tell him you want to stay with Fred. Let's get this over with. So I got commercials.
I don't know if she can say that right now.
I don't know. What are you thinking, Lori?
I don't know right now. I mean, if I go back...
Go ahead.
It's going to be the same old thing.
No, I don't know what to expect. You know?
He's never hit you or anything, has he?
Well, no, but...
He ain't going to hit you. He seems like a reasonable guy.
I'm reasonable enough to deal with this.
Barney,
Unbelievable.
Barney, I said.
Barney.
Can't even get my name straight. What an insult that is.
That's the worst insult.
Because that's how little I think of you. But if you should go back, I make this will, if you promise to take care of her, be more sensitive to her, you will have
You'll step out of the way.
You don't understand.
Fred, you will step out of the way.
You had her.
Yeah.
I don't want her.
You don't want her anymore, right?
Not after she had you.
Yeah. He don't want. He feels you ruined her.
You ruined her marriage.
Yeah. Who's better in bed, your husband or Fred the Elephant Boy? I want to know, Lori.
Me or
my husband, he's very good in bed.
Your husband is good in bed.
Excellent.
You're going to miss that.
Well, you got Fred now.
Fred's good, too.
Fred is good also. Right. Well, hey, Brian, I guess it's a divorce court for you.
Guess so.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Can we film that?
Yeah, can we be there for the divorce?
If you'd like, sure.
Thank you.
I'm sure my attorney would enjoy that.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Brian.
I bet you are. I bet you are.
Ooh, what a mess.
Wow, what a mess.
Yeah, but you ain't getting nothing, I'll tell you that.
Now you're going to hide the money from her?
She ain't getting anything.
Yeah,
Fred's not going to be spending your money, is
Fred will be taking care of your money.
Yeah.
Barney, she doesn't care about you. Brian, excuse me, Robert. She doesn't care about your money. She wants somebody who will love and respect her. You don't, so you can keep your mind and put away the sun don't shine.
Yeah.
Oh, just because she wants to go out shopping, Fred, you have to tell her no.
Hey, Fred, man. Yeah, wait till our kids turn into skeletons because they don't have anything to eat. You'll see them.
No, she ain't getting the kids either.
She ain't getting the kids? You're going to hold on to the kids?
Oh, yes, I am.
Oh, no, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You can have Fred. Start all over. Have little Fred the elephant kids.
You're being really mean.
No, I'm being mean. I'm being mean. I'm the one who's being mean.
Yeah. Well, anyway, hey, listen, Brainy.
Brainy.
Listen to me.
Yeah.
I'd love to continue this, but I gotta run.
Okay.
You're a loser. A loser.
He doesn't even realize I'm in New York, too.
Yeah, why are you taunting this guy?
He's calling me a loser.
How big is he?
Is your husband?
I'm 235 pounds.
How much do you weigh? How much do you weigh?
I'm 235 and I'm 6'1".
You better shut your mouth, Elephant Boy.
I am more afraid of you trying to sell me insurance than your
What did he say?
I'm more afraid of you trying to sell me insurance.
I'm afraid of me selling
Howard, I have one last thing to tell you.
Okay.
Remember, I said to you.
Yeah.
This is the front desk. You have an emergency call. Could you please hang up? No, because they say it's an emergency.
No, I don't know. That's ridiculous.
No? Okay. All right, I'll let them know that.
Go ahead, Elephant.
Okay, no. I thought before.
What?
I mean, I hate to keep saying this, but I know it's a scam.
Yeah, of course it is.
I'll tell you, that was me making the emergency phone call on the other line. I know what hotel
Do you think I believe this for a minute? Do you think I believe Elephant Boy would have the balls to talk to this guy?
I know where you guys are staying. I know where your husband's staying. That was me that made the phone call. You guys are the biggest
Brian
losers.
is in on this, too.
Of course.
Yeah, and Elephant Boy, why would you do that to us? This is the last time you'll be on my show.
Bye, Elephant Boy.
Bye, Elephant Boy. Nice knowing you.
You know, I have a natural I appreciate everything you did for me, but it was my day. If I do it one last day, I want to go something up my ass did.
Yeah, but we knew the whole time. Jackie slipped me a note 25 minutes ago saying this is a scam.
I've been saying it since you walked in.
We've been saying it forever. You're not fooling anybody.
Howard, can I say one thing?
Yeah.
He put me up to it.
Yeah, but he's not fooling anybody. The girl won't even kiss him.
You call me up with that idea.
All right. Elephant Boy, I tell you what. You pulled the wool over everyone's eyes.
Okay, it
was wonderful. What?
He's a great guy.
He's a great guy. He's an okay guy. We'll see if we ever gets laid again.
Oh, jeez.
All right. And you, sir, are very good. And you are very good, too.
Okay, thank you
very much, Howard.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Wasn't for Elephant Boy.
Yeah, we know it, too. Elephant Boy.
It really was.
And I want to say something. This is not true. No kidding. The girl won't even kiss you, you elephant nut. Dummy. All right. You had your laugh, okay?
Yeah.
All right.
I guess.
And then when he had to tell us it was the truth, he almost had tears in his eyes. The worst liar in the world.
I don't know.
Big dummy. Getting 100 calls, no believe. What do we do to you?
No, I mean just because the best moment is when there's scam.
All right, good. It was a great moment.
Okay.
It was beyond belief.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Howard.
All right, thank you, Elephant Boy. Thank you, Lori.
Or whatever
Very
your name
nice
is.
to see
And
you.
Brainy on the phone.
And Brainy.
Brian.
Like Elephant Boy would have the balls to talk to anyone like that.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be back right after these words with some news.
To the Howard Stern Show. It's the Howard Stern Show. Here's Howard.
Well, thanks to the Elephant Boy scam of the century,
We're all behind.
we're all behind now, and we got to split because Robin and I are movie stars now. But anyway, Robin, give us a quick rundown of some of the news going on at least. And let me remind you, if Dice is going to be appearing where?
He's going to be at...
What?
On Saturday, June 22nd, he's going to be at Town Hall. Tickets go on sale tomorrow. Ticketmaster outlets, Ticketmaster phone.
Okay, and if you want to win a pair of tickets, you can win those. Baba Boo will take the fifth caller now. I was supposed to give away tickets. I never got to it. Go ahead.
They're still investigating the Value Jet crash over the weekend. They are continuing the recovery efforts. Now speculation has turned to the oxygen generators that were aboard that plane. The Value Jet carriers are not qualified or certified to carry oxygen inside canisters in the plane. They say now that according to the Washington Post, the canisters may have been labeled empty even though they were full.
I hear you.
And that may have been the cause of the crash. Meanwhile, memorial services are going on. Here's some of the music from a memorial service that was held yesterday. They are apparently going on all over the country. A lot of people having trouble with a term that's being bandied about a lot in this whole thing, closure, since they don't have a body to witness.
They were playing Crocodile Rock.
No, they're doing the traditional stuff.
Yeah.
So anyway, all over the country they're having these memorial services, and a lot of people talking about trying to find closure. Here is the first 911 call that came in after the crash.
Okay.
I am fishing at Everglades Holiday Park, and a large jet aircraft has just crashed out here. Large, like airliner size.
At the Everglades, wait a minute, Everglades Park?
Everglades Holiday Park along Canal L67. I have it. You need to get your choppers in the air. I'm a pilot. I have a GPS. I'll give you coordinates.
Wow.
Those fishermen know a lot.
Boy, those guys are cool.
Amazing.
Man, imagine me calling 911. I saw something drop, but don't ask me where.
I don't know where I am. I don't know where
In fact,
it is.
I'm going to hang up because you know what? This isn't going to do you any good.
I don't even know what it is. Somebody else. Meanwhile, they say an internal FAA memo, it's a safety report that was obtained by ABC News, shows that some discount carriers have excellent safety records, while others may have accident rates far higher than the industry average. Southwest, Reno, and Western Pacific rank statistically among the best in the business, but others like Tower, Air, and ValueJet are lagging far behind. Something to put in your little pipe when you're making your airline reservations. Bob Dole made it official yesterday. He went before the press and cameras and resigned after a 35-year career in the Senate. Here's
what a
Bob
dumb move.
Dole.
Oh, stupid.
I will then stand before you without office or authority. A private citizen, a Kansan, an American, just a man.
You just gave up the one thing you liked.
But I will be the same man I was when I walked into the room. The same man I was yesterday, the day before, and a long time ago when I rose from my hospital bed and was permitted by the grace of God.
Always work that in.
Walk again.
Yeah.
Remember my gimpy arm.
They told him to do that too.
Yeah?
Yeah, they said he wasn't saying enough about his gimpy arm. Well, it looks like he's really put on the glove this time. And he's ready to fight.
He appears to be doing the right thing. I love polls. All you have to do is do something in America, and your poll numbers go up. Bob Dole resigned yesterday, and it sounds like the American people like that idea. According to a poll taken right after his announcement, most Americans think Dole is right to concentrate full-time on his run for the White House.
Yeah, but why would that change your opinion?
Is that going to make you vote for him?
Yeah, evidently the rubes in this country would. You know, it was the stupidest move because he's not going to win the election. Just based on abortion alone, no one can stomach voting for him. And it was the one thing the guy liked doing. You know, he's not going to have that when he gets done. You know what it is? That even shows even more he wants to retire. He's tired. He doesn't want to win the presidency. He doesn't want to be a senator. He wants to go home and relax. The guy's 76 years old.
Well, even if the election, despite the fact that everybody agrees it was a good decision, 74% say they believe President Clinton will win the election anyway. Dole jumps right onto the campaign trail. He kicks off his campaigning in Chicago with a rally today.
Very good.
Safety advocates are urging parents to cut the drawstrings on children's clothing. This after the death of a 2-year-old boy who choked when the string of his sweatshirt got caught on the top of a slide in the Boston area. So that the children are wearing those very adult clothing with the drawstrings. Make sure that they aren't flapping in the breeze because your children may die. You said that Melanie Griffith and Antonio Banderas weren't married, that you'll never believe it.
That's right.
But they did it in London. It was a 15-minute civil ceremony.
Liar.
And there were a handful of friends there as witnesses.
I don't believe it.
So
you
there.
can't prove it. You have no proof.
I'm telling you, people saw it.
You have no proof. Did you see it?
And finally, let me say congratulations to Joseph Duncan.
Who's that, your new boyfriend?
No, he's a 35-year-old convicted rapist who was facing a possible return to jail after a parole violation. As soon as they announced the violation to him, he jumped from the 9th floor window.
Good. You're right.
Killing himself.
Congratulations. You see, that's what more rapists need to do. You're right. Congratulations
he
are in order.
He was at an appointment with his parole officer.
Adios.
After they handcuffed him for the parole violation, he just brushed past his parole officer and crashed through the window.
Goodbye.
He was paroled last November after serving 11 years of an 8 to 16-year sentence for a rape and robbery. He recently missed an appointment with his parole officer and failed to tell the parole officer that he had moved.
Well, he earned my respect. I respect that guy.
And finally this morning, Dr. Jack Kevorkian has agreed to an interview with 60 Minutes, but he only agreed after they agreed to his request that the interview be conducted by Andy Rooney.
So there could be some jokes. You know why? Because he's hoping to get to kill Andy Rooney. He's so old.
Does he look like a candidate?
He should suicide all those guys.
I don't think he's going to get any better. It might as well be terminal.
Right.
So that's what's happening, folks.
Thanks, Robin. We're going to pick up tomorrow. Do me a favor. Save this Christopher Reeve tape for tomorrow. I always like to hear what's going on with him.
I will do that.
All right, because we'll get to that at 6 tomorrow morning. Hey, Jackie Marlin. 78 Minutes Filthy Joke CD cassette on the Hysterical Sergeant Packard. $12 plus $4 shipping and handling. Father's Day special. Buy two, get one free. Call 1-800-323-KING. Thursday night, Jackie, June 6th, at Catch a Rising Star in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. For Dirty Jokes and Jokeland's web address, call 516-922-WINE. Robin, I'll take a short break, come back through the rest of the plugs and everything else right after this.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show. Eagle. Let's return to The Howard Stern Show.
Somebody take care of the plugs.
This Saturday, join myself and the North at Detour at 13th and 1st in Manhattan. Do not miss Jackie the Jokeman, Stuttering John, and Baba Booey at the Kevin Gillespie softball tournament this Saturday on Randall's Island. You can watch the games, you play miniature golf, you can take batting practice. It's a family day. For more information, call 212-860-6586.
And if you're planning a wedding or a party, if you need a DJ, call Scott the Engineer's Rocket Entertainment at 718-BAG-5040.
Great show. We'll see you tomorrow.